What were you people talking about?
Thanksgiving.
And how you're gonna go fucking eat turkey at like 12 p.m. I mean 12 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Did they cook it that late?
Are you sure it's like... no, we had it early. But, I don't know.
Cooking a little bit.
We had it ready early.
Uh-huh.
Like at 4. We just need everybody to gather.
And so then it's just it? Is it at your house?
Yeah, it's at my house. Come to go to my mom's house. And then eat there.
On the other way? Me? Go. I wasn't even gonna go. I've been here all day. I actually worked today, and I've been here all day. And then like nobody saw us until like I decided to go. And I was like, oh, I guess. So I just went and ate because that was my plan anyways, and then came back.
No, this year I was in charge of Thanksgiving dinner. I was cooking since yesterday, bro.
Wait, what? You were in charge?
Yeah.
What does that fucking mean?
I had to cook it. I had to cook everything.
Damn. Sad Thanksgiving. You can't cook for shit, can you?
Oh, I'm a pretty bad motherfucker.
What'd you make, bro?
I made the turkey. I made mashed potatoes, green beans. My mom made the gravy. I was gonna make ribs, but my uncle's feeling lazy and he didn't want to bust out the smoker.
Yeah.
So I just ended up making that. And yeah, that's really all I made. But shit, bro, it was good as hell. I was cooking that shit since last night.
Yeah. So hard at work, huh? So what time do your people eat? Like around 12?
No, we at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's like a... That's not dinner, bro.
Well, it's not dinner, but you know, it was just like, you know, chill with the family type shit.
Yeah, I think that's what most people do. They like, for example, there's this one dude named Walter at the job, and like he says he makes 8 turkeys. He fries 8 of them, and
He
like
fries them?
from like but he does it from the morning because like different family members come throughout the day to his house, and so he fries one for the first batch of people, and the second batch, third batch, fifth batch, and all that shit. All day.
How we do it is we like I don't know like a month in advance. We're like, who's gonna make a turkey? And usually it's all of us. Like every family makes a turkey, and then we put it in one house, and then we go there and eat.
Fuck, so everybody like each little whatever like
Each little household.
Yeah.
So how many turkeys y'all be end up having?
Like a fuck
I
ton.
don't know, like at least 3. And then if we don't finish what we have, we use the leftovers to make some shit.
Something in the morning. Yeah, I think that's how most people are. Dude, have you ever gotten like the stuffing and like made it into a patty and like fried it for a little bit and then put ham on it?
No, that's what mom's for.
The next day, that shit's fucking great. TBH. Like the stuffing ends up tasting like meat because like it's like in a patty. Like,
yeah.
Fucking thing. Yeah, I forgot who did that the first time here, but ever since then I'm always all like, bro, like give me all the stuffing because like I'm gonna make all these shits tomorrow and whatnot. Bro,
I made some pretty good stuff in this year. Made it with bacon, potatoes, carrots, celery, and green beans. That shit was pretty good, honestly, bro.
Yeah, sounds good.
dang.
Except maybe the celery. I don't think the celery would fit.
No, bro, it fit. It gave it like that crunch, you know what I'm saying? Because then it's still being a little bit crunchy. So it ended up being like a pretty good mix in there. And then I injected a whole fuck ton of butter into the turkey.
Oh, butter? You don't get like basting, like turkey baste? You just put butter in that bitch. What's that shit do? Does that whole like make it like juicy or what?
It makes it juicy, gives it a little bit of flavor.
Dang.
So it ended up being juicy, and then on top of I put like all sorts of seasoning like parsley, garlic, like all sorts of shit.
Y'all cook the chicken dick? I mean the turkey dick?
What?
Neck?
Yeah. Is it the neck? I thought it was a dick. It looks like a dick.
Oh my god.
No, it's the neck, bro.
But we always make jokes about it. And at the dinner table, that it's a dick. You're like, oh, get it a neck. You know what I mean?
I thought, I tried to look at it like, yo, is it the turkey dick? No one answered.
Wow.
No,
We cooked it and gave it to my dog.
But dude, like you know what sucks like for you in your case then like cause like the wishbone like do you guys split the wishbones all the wishbones? No. Like at my people they do that. They like get the wishbone and everybody like fights over who's gonna break it because like, you know whoever gets the bigger half like gets a wish or whatever.
Oh, nah. We fight over the turkey legs.
Did it?
Or the neck, yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Head the fuck. I hate both. Like,
Oh All right.
I like that. I like the white meat.
I like chicken titty, bro.
Chicken
Titty is the best.
I like chicken titty, but turkey legs, bro.
Legs are where it's at, dude. Dead ass.
Cause then I don't know, like leftover turkey titty in a sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Lower chicken titty in the sandwich is pretty good. Yeah, do you people make macaroni? Cause my people don't. They don't.
Sometimes we go like American. Sometimes we just go like
whatever.
Or
What does that mean? You guys make beans?
no, we don't.
Like what? Like
I don't know what that means, bro. But it's not like I don't know. We don't have like a casserole and like pecan pie or whatever, blueberry pie. Is that
Oh, dude.
bro.
We do mashed potatoes, but that's not really American.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about mac and cheese.
Man, what I really wanted to make was some cobbler.
Right.
But that's
I
a lot
wanna
of
make
work.
Some blueberry cobbler, bro. I haven't had some of that shit since elementary school.
What's that?
Cobbler? It's like pie, but like revuelto.
Oh.
It's like all fucking.
So it's like a pie, but then just like.
Yeah, but like you make it that way instead of
you
like
make
you
it that way.
you put the shit in and then like
Scrambled pie.
and the crust. Yeah, you just do that bitch.
Oh, nice.
That shit dank, dude. It like tastes better than normal pie on the cool.
Yeah, it honestly does, bro. Especially if you throw some ice cream on top.
Oh, I can imagine.
That shit's pretty bomb, you know. Cause like the cobbler's warm, the ice cream's
Oh.
cold, so you get like a cool little mix.
We do drink like hot cocoa.
On Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That's like
That's not like a sin right there, bro.
yeah, dude. Cause that's more like why can't you wait for Christmas? Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we do that at Christmas too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make champurrado.
What is that?
It's like probably like hot chocolate spiked with like, or not hot chocolate exactly, but like hot chocolate spiked with like with liquor.
No.
No, but that sounds good as fuck, though.
That sounds.
It's yeah, they serve it hot and you just drink it like that.
Nah.
It's pretty chilling.
I thought you were gonna say eggnog. Like
It's something like eggnog, bro. TBH.
eggnog's pretty dank.
Eggnog.
Does that actually get you drunk though?
Eggnog?
Like I've tried it, but like I've never like got fucked up off of it.
Oh shit, I don't know. Maybe it's like trying to get fucked up with kombucha.
Kombucha.
You like that shit, right?
Hell yeah.
Fuck that. You like kombucha? You know what the fuck that is?
Is it that salad shit?
Nah.
Nah, dude.
It's like it's a drink.
Yeah, it's like a drink with like
Fermented shit?
It's fermented and it has like live bacteria in it, so it cleans your gut or something.
That's
Supposed to.
Oh, see, yeah, cause they got like this thing in Korea that like my mom made a few times. Like you make salad and it like ferments or some bullshit.
Oh, that's something else. That's kimchi.
Kimchi, there we go.
Kimchi kombucha. Kombucha's great, bro.
It is?
I tried getting drunk over that.
Hell no,
I
you gotta
bought
drink like a whole
a
fucking
42 ounce.
Yeah.
And I drank, I don't know, like a third of it. Nothing.
Maybe. No, bro, you have to drink like the whole like 2 42s and like a go probably. Yeah. Or not even that. Like, you need a fuck ton.
It doesn't sound worth it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like, but it's more like for like health geeks or something. Or I don't even know. Probably just white girls who shop at Whole Foods.
It's actually good for
Probably.
you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Was it like an antioxidant type shit?
no,
That'll make you shit.
it's a bio. What is it? Bio what? Bioticos, biotics. I don't.
Antibiotic.
No. It's probiotic. It's probiotic.
Probiotic.
Probiotic, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Probably
What does that even mean?
It's good bacteria for your belly,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
it cleans
for
out
your
your shit.
stomach.
On the go. Damn, son. Yo, did you know, like, lately, whenever I smoke weed,
Yeah.
I like, I get so many, I start getting pictures in my head now.
Oh.
And so then now that's why I want to draw. Cause like now I write down the idea as best as I can.
Yeah.
So I can remember what the fuck I was thinking about. And then I'm like, fuck, did you just draw it?
Oh.
But my drawing is like fucking terrible. So like,
You can't visualize the.
no, I can visualize it. I just
No,
can't.
like no, you can visualize, but you can't put it on
You don't
paper
have
type
the,
shit.
you don't have the skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's still because you can't visualize it. Because if you can visualize it, it's like you're
Tracing
seeing
it?
you're seeing it in your head, and
Yeah.
you're just like pulling it out of your head through your pencil.
Ew. Yeah. That's just nuts, dude. Cause I feel like I see it like super clear.
Or sometimes what you just gotta do is just like sketch it out in your head, like sketch it out and then make the finished final
Okay.
product. Because then you'll just lose the visualization sometimes. At least that's how it is with me. Like
Or
when I'm
like get
drawing.
the idea,
Mm.
like the idea, get the idea, and then go and fucking lose your head on the details.
On the fucking cool. Yeah, that sounds like a cool thing. Like I was taking a shower the other day. Huh? And I was like baked, like always. Well, not like always. I don't really. But like I was taking a shower and I was just sitting there like this. like on the floor. And I was like, damn, like what if I just like drew like a monkey taking a shower with weed, and then, like his brain is like half of his head is like the top of his head is up here, and in the middle is the brain, and then like right here, so they're not connected.
Oh,
so like shit like that.
So like his head is like you take it off.
Yeah. And then like have the brain sit in the middle, and like probably like the same. I imagine the same monkey that and like that monkey's a reoccurring thing. It's funny because like
pink monkey.
Yeah, but like not in the same color, but just with the same general like shape and the general face. It looked like the face of your face, but like not so much. It's weird. But I need to do that monkey painting as well, or like that monkey drawing at least. I don't know why the fuck I keep getting like super primal shit. Like the other day as well, like I was sitting at my coworker's apartment, and like they were smoking weed because they were about to go to Twin Peaks to watch the Mavericks game. And I was just sitting there like spitting memes with them, and like there was one couch here, and there's two people, and there's another smaller couch right here with one, and then I'm just chilling there in a chair, like a lawn chair, and then they're all like talking, like spitting their memes, and then like out of nowhere I just like I was present in the conversation, but like not so much because they're not like llamacore, they're just like normies, I guess. And so then I'm just there like looking outside, like looking at it objectively, and I feel like a fucking monkey, bro, like my head like this, like on the corner, dude, and like I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? It's so strange. I don't know why I get these fucking monkey things in my head,
bro. On the thing that you're saying, like visualizing, I got to the point where I was like straight up playing whole ass animated movies in my head whenever I would close my eyes to some music. And it was just crazy.
I think the closest I get to that is closing my eyes as well. Like I think one of the things that I really like about Blue Dream, because every time someone gives me Blue Dream, quote unquote, so you never really know. It's like always giving me the same effect, and what it is like I start seeing like probably like imagine like a pyramid, like right in the center when you close your eyes, and then it's going through the whole color spectrum, and it keeps changing. Like back and forth, and like that Blue Dream shit like does that all the time, bro.
Yeah, Blue Dream hits me a different type of way, bro. Like that one time we hit that, and then we gave it to I think it was like your cousin or some shit, and he was like, "Bro, no, this is kind of whack," and we were like, "Bro, this is the truth."
Probably. I don't know. I don't remember that specific time, but like it probably was that way because like that Blue Dream is something, dude. Even like the thing that impressed me the most was that like whenever you burn the blunt, like the actual blunt, like the blunt ash is blue. I think I have a picture of it. It's fucking strange. It's crazy.
Wow, that's something.
That's what it is. Another thing I'm coming to terms with is that like I think like bro like everyone smokes weed, bro. Everyone like and like so what I ask myself, the question I ask myself is like how do you change the like what do you do to change the perspective of like weed since everybody's doing it? Because like this generation is like everyone's doing it, bro. Like people like probably like 10 years or probably like 8 years older than us and 8 years younger than, or like 4 years younger than us, we should say, are probably smoking weed, dude. And but like all the adults are all like, they're like that shit's retarded.
But you know what they be doing? They be doing blow.
Cocaine. Well, in my case, like my parents, they just associated that with like
bum ass niggas, right?
Like bum ass niggas.
Yeah.
Like delinquents ass and shit.
Yeah. So like, what do you think? What do you think has to happen for that to change? Or is it just like it'll never change their mind?
Probably smoke more weed.
Yeah. Honestly, get on smoke weed.
Honestly, just wait it out.
Yeah. And like our generation's gonna go up, and then like
it's gonna be like what everything.
Yeah.
It's because we're now having like a more of a self-conscious thing, like through communication, right? But then like maybe like that communication's gonna get, or that information due to the ease of communication is probably gonna get so saturated and like parodied out and like satired out and just memed out, to where maybe like that shit starts being bad again, like. People just don't know what they're doing.
I feel like it's like weed is like a thing.
That's like theoretical, right? But maybe not.
I feel like more people are gonna come around. Like, and then that will make me.
But it can't be forever unless we like save that good information and like have it for someone to go back in.
But bro, we're like in a capitalist as fuck thing. Right. So
it's just I'm gonna burn this bitch. Type shit.
Yeah. On the cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think it's really retarded how that is, but that whole situation. But my whole thing is like, so once we get around to like convincing like even like the conservative people, I guess we'll call adults generally conservative because they usually don't like change, right? Generally. Right. So like we can call them that. And so saying that, like, so if we change their view on that, let's say, like the whole weed issue, like what other things are we gonna end up like trying to change?
They probably don't like change because like, what are you gonna replace it with? Type shit.
Risk. I mean, I think it comes down to risk, right? Like they don't like risk taking. They're like,
and also like they got less time here and they already lived out type shit.
Yeah.
So then now they're just like waiting to die or some shit. But you know.
I think it's more so how like they've like done stupid shit and they're like sort of just like a little bit more frightened than like people who haven't done as much shit, which is younger people. And like they're sort of like, I guess it's like wisdom, but like if you can either see it as wisdom or like cowardice, I don't know.
So it's a risk.
Yeah.
La vida es un risk, carnal.
Risk. Life's a risk, carnal. Have you seen that shit?
Nah. Life is a risk though. Like they're literally life happening. It's a risk.
Bro, if you honestly, if you don't take no risk, bro, your life's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well just like, I don't know.
Playing it safe is pretty boring because then like you don't have a fire under your ass. There's something about having a fire under your ass that like makes you wanna.
Yeah, bro. Because like if you don't take risks, that means you got no ambition, bro.
I tweeted a picture of a guy like literally going like this in the toilet like this with a fire under his ass, and it was a drawn picture. It wasn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like
on Twitter.
That's what it comes down to, bro. Twitter is like the biggest fucking shit posting thing. Like,
bro, I can't do Twitter.
Why not?
Too much shit, bro.
Right? It's fucking retarded.
I can't keep up, bro. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I need to jump on Twitter again, bro. Like that hole is too dang. Like, so what do you like? Do you agree or not?
What?
Twitter's the shit.
Twitter's the shit. Nah, dude, it's fucking whack.
How, dude?
Twitter's cool, but it's whack. Like, there's better shit out there.
I prefer Instagram.
Like what? Like Instagram?
No, like some other shit.
Like another social media website. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Like what?
Tumblr? Not
Reddit.
Shit, maybe Tumblr. Reddit could be one. Bro, how I see Twitter is just like, okay, you got the famous people, right? That are probably tweeting some cool shit, and then everybody else just like retweeting,
regurgitating that bullshit,
and not in a good way. It's just like,
well, that's why, bro.
It's like the big people say some shit, and then the bottom people they just like create chaos behind it, whether it be like positive or negative.
And it's just like, bro, that happened already.
But like, still, bro, like you still have some like cool shit that comes out of Twitter. I feel like it's really cool.
Okay.
Like not cool per se, but like it makes you fucking laugh. It's just, like,
true.
It's like, dude, this dude.
No, okay, so you get to the point where I'm just like, damn, I'm wasting time here, bro.
But it's lit.
But it's lit though.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
True.
Well, if you manage your time on it, you're not really wasting time.
Yo, you know you can stop using your phone so much on iPhones at least. You could set like a parental lock on it that only allows you like certain amount of time per day, and then after that it like locks itself, and then like you just need a passcode, and like if you tell somebody else to do the passcode for you, you won't be able to unlock it. You won't be able to use it.
Shit.
That's
I had
cool.
I had a dude who woke up. I was walking to my car from the class, right? And this dude just stops and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna give you my phone because I don't want to use it. Put a lock on it and write the lock on this little piece of paper."
Yeah.
So I did, and then what else? Well, I did, right? And then he was like, "Oh, because I'm not trying to use social media anymore." Blah, blah, blah. Basically, just use the phone list.
Yeah.
But I got paranoid because I was just like there was like literally hundreds of people passing before me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got paranoid. So then I go and I chase the guy down.
Yeah.
And then I tell him, "Oh, I fucked up on the numbers. Excuse. So then I retyped the 4 digits to a number that's like less related to me. Shit.
This way.
I don't know, bro.
Dude, you get like super mad paranoid.
Oh yeah,
dude. Like if I were you, true though, because like I think one of the things that really freaked me out, dude. Like I was literally just trying to make a new email, right?
Yeah.
Like I was just trying to make an email to like separate like my old one to like this new one, and I was like, okay, this is like my business or like my startup email or something, right? So I'm making a whole new one, and like I type up a name, and then at like Outlook, right, over a company I've never used, and then I select the password because like it didn't let me use the password that I wanted to use. So it's not working out. So I was like, okay, well then create a password for me, and I forgot to write it down. So then I didn't know. So then I tried, like as soon as I opened it, I deleted it because I realized it, right, and it wouldn't give me my password. So I deleted it, and then I tried to make another one. I just added one more number on the thing, so it wouldn't say that like it's already been used or some shit like that.
Right.
And so I did, and then like it starts like the computer starts communicating with me in this funny way. It like starts asking me questions about myself, and it's like, and so I'm going back and forth with it, right? Trying to get it to like let me use this email, and then it asks like who are you, right? Like it loads up a page. Like after I answer some questions, and it loads up a page, and the question is who are you, and then like the pre-filled line was like your email.
What? Dude, I've never typed my email on your computer.
Yeah. It's like it was like your email typed into the thing, and like it already had it like the page preloaded with your email on
what email?
The iCloud email.
Oh, then I probably half used it
On here.
Yeah.
I was about to say some weird shit.
But did it ever?
Cause like you have your Gmail on here. I know you have your Gmail because like it's like on. I think it's yours. Cause like it has like if you drop down, I deleted it already off of it.
Cause maybe a way that I can probably like was it through like Safari or Google Plus, Google Chrome.
It was
Safari. I might have lost my phone, and then like typed in on that Find My iPhone type shit.
Yeah, but like what about mine? Like you don't think it would default like use mine?
Oh, true.
It's my computer.
Oh yeah.
And so it popped up with yours, and I was like, what the fuck? Wow. Yeah, bro, that shit was strange. I was all like, and then I was baked too, so I was like, bro, like Jason's on some like paranoid ass shit, dude. Like, I'd be paranoid if I was into, bro. That shit's just so strange.
It's like that paranoia. It's kind of like an attack, bro. It's like, okay, I'm chilling, and then I'm like, whoa, why am I chilling? What's going on? Or something like that. Or it's just like it's a thought, all right? It's like something happens, and just like I don't know what happens.
Damn, son.
It's whack.
Like
I blame LSD. Pop. Phone.
Oh, maybe it's...
Nah, that paranoia be hitting me, but only when I smoke weed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Pull it.
Oh yeah, paranoia with weed, yeah.
I only get it with weed, bro. Like if I'm especially if I'm stoned by myself, bro. I get stuck, bro. I hate that shit.
You get what?
I get stuck.
Oh.
And I get like in a loop of bullshit.
Dude, no, what I hate about getting too high nowadays, is why I only try to smoke like 1 or at most 3 bowls, is that like I get super lazy, and then I feel like it was before, like I'm not doing anything, and I'm just like I hate myself for it, like I had to keep moving type thing.
For me, it only happens when I smoke a lot of weed. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean like sober paranoia.
Or
like
see, that used to happen to me a lot, but I kind of like conquered it.
Right. Yeah,
but I used to get it like a lot. Like they say we're just here chilling, and I'm not talking. But like in my head, I'm just like going through shit. Like oh shit, like what the fuck?
To me, it's a trigger. It has to be like an event.
Nah, for me, it could have been the slightest thing. Like nothing in particular, bro. Like you could have just said like something slight to me, and I would have like overthunk it, and then like I'm in the loop.
Oh, I hate that shit. I hate loops. Cause when you get out of it, it's like, goddamn, it's just a waste of time.
But I got over it cause like if I can catch it, awesome, and I'll stop thinking about it. I won't be thinking. Like, I'll be like, all right, dude, just stop thinking. That's all I'm telling myself. And eventually, I'll just stop thinking about it.
You got the Corona small?
So Steven,
I don't small.
What's the
chair right there?
Yeah, okay. Those are what you see. Also, dude, remember that one Drake thing I was trying to make last time, and it came out stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that was a good thought though. Like, cause I don't know what the hell like he told me to make me think of that. That was cool. Cause I got 2 thoughts out of it, and another one was like, it's like this weird shit that I see, and it's like dudes like there's probably like 2 dudes like above you that are smaller, and then they're like pouring paint into your eyes, and that's how you see. It's like I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna draw that. It's cool. Yeah.
Dude, pouring paint into your eyes.
Yeah, like there's 2 like small, like you know how like in Tom and Jerry they have like the bad angel and the good angel.
Yeah.
Well, imagine something that's small and proportionate to you, like and your head's up and then like your eyes are open and then, like they're just like pouring a can of paint into your eyes and like that's how you're seeing shit. I was like, whoa, that shit's dope. On some of that. So much shit, dude. How the fuck do you even start? Like, how do you start doing that shit? You just draw? But like,
yeah. You draw, and you draw, and you draw,
But do you draw shit that you see, or do you draw like do you try to copy
everything, bro?
Everything. You just draw.
Like you see other people drawing and percept it in your way, or you just see straight up ideas. Or
just draw.
Create the same exact thing they created. Like it's not necessarily copying. I say more like learning a different style, you know? Because there's different styles, and then like eventually like learning different styles you can incorporate into your own, and it's not really copying or stealing, it's just
referencing.
Yeah.
What's the jump?
Oh dude, that whole battery.
You guys don't have a charger, right?
No. What's up, Jose?
What's up, buddy?
Oh, my bottle opener's down there. We're congregated here. Yo, dude, me and Christian found the rec unit for the thing, and you know how like I was explaining last time that they're coming out with third gen this year, so second gen's gonna go way down, and like that was like discounted by like $200 free shipping.
Wow.
And so me and this dude are gonna go have something, but like we're still gonna need mics, probably like a table after that. But like
I'll buy my own mic.
Okay. I'll probably buy like a few. I'll probably buy like a handful of mics, and then like A Supreme. Also, our last few have been cool because I had to go through them, and like when I edit them, what I do is I just equalize it or try to get as much like buzz out, and then I also just like clear up any of like long lulls so it won't feel like it's like strange or something. Also, whenever people are talking on top of each other, it never really you can't really pick out what people are trying to say. So I like take those out, and it ends up cutting like only like about 10-12 minutes out of each one. So like we've been running out like at 1 hour, 50 minutes, mostly 1 hour, and then the last one was 2 hours straight, which is dank because like that conversation I still haven't edited that one, but I feel like that conversation was super dank, like some good ass conversations. Anyways, what were you doing?
That's pretty good. What were we doing?
Yeah.
We just ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food and family?
Yeah.
Lit. And watch the fucking Cowboys be assholes.
Right. Bro, I didn't even watch it. I just, like, it popped up on my phone and it just showed like they were losing, and I was like, they gonna lose this shit.
Apparently you can watch it on your phone too, so.
Yeah, free phone football, bro.
What?
Free phone football.
Yeah,
free phone football.
Free phone football. The sponsor of this show. It's the NFL. They have like fucking commercials about it, like free phone football. What to say? Free phone football.
Yeah. On the fucking cool. My dude. Yeah. So we're all here.
Yeah.
Thanks fucking giving.
I was gonna meet up with this girl, but I ended up not.
Why not?
Why on Thanksgiving?
It was a 30-minute drive actually.
Same.
So
Same.
So we were texting, right? And then like she sends me a picture, I sent her a picture, and then she's like, so what do you want to do? Do you want to text or what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And then she replies to me in all capital letters, F-U-C-K. So I was like, damn.
What's that?
I'm like, so where you at? She's like, downtown Dallas. And like, she sends me the address. And it was like 30 minutes from where I'm at. And I'm like, nah, I'll pass.
Same, bro. No, but this chick wanted to come through my house.
Oh.
And I was like...
Well, your parents do shit too, right?
Yeah, my parents. And I'm just like, oh, I ain't trying to have you in my family. Fuck all that. I told her, nah, you can't come.
True. Like, I hate it when hosts try to, like, invite themselves. Have you ever had one invite themselves? Like, that's the worst case scenario. It's like, who the fuck is like, who are you? And, who are you? What you doing? Nah, dude, because, like, some of them are annoying, bro. Like, you just, like, it's not about taking what you get. It's about taking what you want.
Yeah, sometimes just, like, you just there for the ass, and that's it.
And they invite themselves over? Like, did you give them the door open or some shit?
Nah, it's like, it's like, it usually, for me, it usually happens in, like, nah, it's not like they show up on your doorstep.
No, I'm saying, like, metaphor, do you, like, open the door for them to feel, like, invited?
No, dude, that's the thing. That's the thing, dude. Like, they feel like you do, and I'm just like, bro, like, we're not this comfortable yet, bro. Like, you're gonna see the back of my car before you see the front of my parents' house, dude. Like, the fuck? Like, that's gonna happen.
Same, bro. I got this rule. Like, if you ain't gonna meet my parents, like, if I don't want you to meet my parents, you're not gonna come to my house.
It's just like that, cause some people be crazy. Like, people have stalked this dude, right? Like,
oh yeah, bro. They rolled up to my house and shit. Crazy shit. People, don't let people know where you live, bro.
Yeah, that shit's nuts, dude. True. Yeah, but I think like girls whenever they like guys know where they live, if they're like really like super needy, then like it's even worse for them. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes like
they
guys
know where you live.
Yeah,
Bro.
like, guys just don't get the point, dude. Sometimes it's like, bro, like
It's like, bitch, go home, bro.
on the cool. I don't know. It's a give and take with bitches.
I never had that issue stalking yet.
Deadass. Dude,
Nah, but you don't want a bitch stalking you, bro.
I think if a bitch actually stalked me, I would marry her.
Nah,
That shows commitment.
It does.
I'm a sucker for commitment. Like,
But
bro,
what
that's
really-
dude. That's like a sign of like a controlling ass bitch. She's
Yeah,
gonna end
bro.
up beating your ass, bro.
let's say.
Jose's like, I might like it.
Bring it on.
Let's say you just with the boys, right?
Yeah.
And then like let's say like let's say Chris has a sister and she's just here chilling with us, you know. You be like, oh, who was that bitch? Oh, you were sitting next to her, blah blah blah. And then like she was stalking you. She saw you talking to her and shit. And now she got the wrong idea and she's about to go slash that bitch's tires. What you gonna do?
Bro, ride or die. I'm
Go
down.
first, slash the tires.
That's fuck that bitch. What was she flirting with me for? Huh? Like,
Bro, you're a special breed.
I'm saying, bro, that's no freedom.
One of a kind, unfortunately.
That is no freedom right there, bro. Fuck that.
Hell no.
I need my freedom, bro.
I'm cool. Like, why can't we just like be like? Why can't bitches be like dogs? Right? Like kids. Like that is like no emotion. Hey yo, you think like for example like you know the Rise of the Planet Apes? Like do you think like if the apes took over, right? Do you think we could be conditioned back to being like animals? Like you know how dogs are like pretty dumb. Like do you think like if we were like slaves to like apes for like long enough, we'd be as dumb as dogs are? To us?
Easily.
Nah.
I think we could, bro.
I think
dogs are
bro.
pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
Cause overall, we just
yeah,
be
but
conditioned,
like
bro.
we
just be
we tell them what to do.
Right,
We
and
wouldn't
also,
know anything
like-
different.
And like, I don't know, like if you compare them, if you equate their strength or whatever to like the animals now, like chimpanzees or gorillas,
Uh-huh.
they're like way stronger than us. So like we got no way to fight back. And,
Well, yeah, except for like bullets and shit, right?
right.
But like,
But like, still, if we have equal.
No, okay, no. If they win, then I can see like 50 years down the road, like we have like no say, no say, because like that's the way Mexico is. Like the way Mexico, that's my go-to always.
Okay.
The way Mexico can get fixed is that people unite and actually fight against the government, but they won't do it because they're pussies. That's my
or because they're poor.
They're pussies. They don't want to die. They don't see the bigger picture.
Money is not a fucking issue.
Nah, bro, there's no fix in Mexico, bro.
Yeah,
There is.
because you need guns.
Like the United
Yeah,
States,
you don't
the
buy it.
United
They
States
fucking
is
get
the way it
something
is
for you.
because of the bloodshed that happened. Because people united, and it didn't matter whether it was with rocks, if it was with whatever they had available, they fought. Mexico has not done
Mexico's like
Mexico
too lazy,
needs that.
like watching novellas. And, like, shit.
Not even, bro. They too busy drinking.
that.
The
They,
bitches watching novellas and chisme, and the niggas just pissing beer.
Yeah.
on the fucking cool.
But honestly, if you have that, like, fuck everything else, bro. Like, if you're cool with that,
exactly.
why do you
So
need anything
that's
else?
the way it would be with us, right? The apes take over. We get our beers. We get to chill. They tell us what to do.
Right.
We don't even
Yeah,
question it.
okay. So, but that's not my question. My question is like,
Like you'll be dumbed down.
do you think like our brain and like IQ or
No.
whatever, or like let's say IQ for like a lack of better words, like our, I don't know, like our articulateness, like our
Like
our ability to like
Just say
Rational
IQ.
decision.
I think just say IQ.
yeah,
No,
right?
because IQ would be the same.
Yeah, so like, well, that's what I'm saying.
we
Like,
say
they think if we stay in prison long enough, like we will retrograde.
All right.
easily, bro.
We,
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah.
we wouldn't.
You guys are underestimating the brain.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, like, I don't know, the average IQ
I
in
don't think
Africa
I
is
am,
under
bro.
100.
Yeah,
And, like, what's your IQ?
I don't know, probably under 102. I'm pretty dumb.
No. Well, the IQ measures your ability to hold information, right?
No, yeah, that and also recognize patterns.
Yeah. So I mean,
I mean, not
Okay, so like,
not really
like
recognize patterns, but hold information, look at information, put out the outcome of what information you read.
yeah. So before we get into the argument, the sub argument of IQ, like I use IQ as for lack of better words, but like,
Right.
do you think like our general like awareness and smartness would like retrograde?
No.
Yeah.
Only smartness.
Yeah.
I think so.
Only smartness, but we won't become animals. That's
Because
the only
look,
thing.
like, you
We
take
won't
stuff
become
away
animals.
from us,
What do you
bro.
mean smartness though?
Our ability. If we stop going to school, let's say they take school away and all that shit, we won't be able to count and stuff like that. But
you
Hey,
see,
it might be
I
even
think
simple
that's
because-
knowledge. I think that's
Yeah, knowledge.
like our knowledge would downgrade how smart we are.
But our potential won't.
but
our potential won't, and we won't become animals because animals they really can't do rational thinking or rational decision taking.
Well,
we're humans. That's what separates us. That's why our brain is a bit better.
So but for example, like if we don't have an outlet to like teach each other language at some point, like let's say like they're in power so long that like they kill off all the people who even know how to talk.
Yeah.
Like and we start uttering things like again like cavemen. Like what is that like? Do you think that will retrograde?
Like they basically burn all of our history.
Restart. It's like if
also like malnutrition.
We will restart, right? But then there's like a higher power above us, because they're stronger, right? And they have they're basically us but stronger.
Yeah.
Like stronger.
But we would get the people that like are born and they will understand their language. They would like hear the sounds they make and piece it together to understand.
Right. So
throughout history,
but it'll be a process though. Like it'll just be like a switcheroo then.
Yeah, it'll have like as this declines, this one goes up.
Yeah.
But
something like that.
We still the thing is that we still have our basic way of thinking, and that's
but
you can't change that. You're born to it. Your brain does it.
Check this out, bro. Okay, like look,
that's a good point.
Look, you capture someone.
Yeah, because it's in your genes, right?
Yeah.
To grow this way.
But look, you capture someone, right? And okay, that person might still be available to like be like to fight back, right? But let's say like they force him to have a kid, like like hey, I'm gonna rape you, whatever the fuck, you need to have a kid, and then you separate the kid from the parent. You can basically shape this kid however the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And you can they might be able to speak, but that's besides the fact. Like you will shape the way they think. If they think they are underneath you, that's gonna be the way of thinking for the rest of their life.
No.
And they won't. And because like let's say you whip them, you do this, or that. They'll think like, oh, if I do anything, like if I try to run, try to do this, try to do whatever the fuck, I'm gonna get beat, and they're conditioned.
It's like the elephant.
Yeah. So basically, yes, we will become animals.
Yeah, like maybe not the first generation, but the second,
even then,
fourth,
probably the first generation.
The thing about that is that there's been people that have been kept in captivity since kids.
Right.
There was this girl that she was a little kid and she still ran away. She was born into being held in her basement and she still ran away.
Well, I mean, dogs run away.
Yeah. But she had the reasoning to do it. She waited for the opportunity where she had the most potential to actually get out. She probably tried some few times and failed, and then she left it. And she's like, well, right now I have the opportunity to do it.
Well, I mean, dogs do that too.
Okay. That same case, I read one of those cases too, where like she was kept in captivity for like since forever, right? In the basement, never in interaction with any other human besides the captor, right? She got, I don't know if she got out, like he said. I don't know if it's the same case, but when she was discovered, and free.
Oh, you got one of those?
When she was discovered and free, she couldn't speak, and she was like dumb as fuck, and she didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Another case scenario of the same captivity meaning.
Okay, and then my question is, would she be able to adapt to society?
Yeah.
Oh, she had trouble with. She was like an autistic kid.
You'll have issues, but you can adapt. That's what makes us so good.
Yeah, that's true. Humans are really adaptable.
I don't know. An age that comes to me is 12.
But also, like, okay, so for example, whenever I was reading this linguistics book, it was telling me how like the reason people have an accent and it's so hard for them to learn a second language. They what they call it is a sound house. And like once you have your foundation built on that sound houses, because there's like I think Jordan Peterson, I was listening to him one time and it says that like babies, they go through like I don't know how many utterances and like it's in every phoneme in the world, and so you come out of the womb being able to speak in every single language. But then like as you get more conditioned into your society, like you build your sound house, right, and like that's the foundation for like the language that you're gonna speak and like how you speak all the other languages in your future, right? And so what I'm saying, like in this case, I shouldn't say what I'm saying is like in this case, the point I'm trying to make is that like so what if like they don't hear anything like any phones they can probably do.
Sound house?
Yeah, they don't have any sound houses because they're not making the same noises that monkeys are making.
Or any noise.
Yeah, and so then they can't, and then their sound house is built on like a silence, and so then after that
it won't be silence.
Well, definitely.
It will be some type of sound, but it won't be
Like
a language.
baby sounds.
Yeah.
Baby sounds. They won't be saying
And
baby
so
sounds,
we-
but they'll be screaming or something like that.
So would you say would that take away the ability to communicate?
It wouldn't take it away, but it would just make it harder. It's like you trying to learn an extra language.
Because
No.
we can communicate through sign language. We can communicate through so many different ways. So communication is one of those things where it doesn't have to
They
necessarily
communicate
be.
through memes now.
Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily be something spoken.
That's true.
Simple gestures.
It just
bro.
has to
like,
be
like
like-
you look at someone and they're like,
A thing that resembles this,
It has,
right?
it has to be like a consistent thing.
Like this
and you
means
have
this.
to make that connection between yourself and that.
Yeah. In relation to you. Oh, okay. Yeah. That is a really good point.
But when you go to the like language spoken, that shit's weird. Like even in our shit, like different languages in our time right now, they have like different shit going on.
Yeah.
Like different bass
Mhm.
of like, what is that? Oh yeah, I'm down for this. This nigga just goes
What is it?
To me, bro.
to me. You want me?
A meme?
You want to? Two?
No.
Oh, pass
You
it.
know my shit.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's an exo. You want an exo? So small.
Exorcism?
Ecstasy?
No, I gotta work tomorrow, bro. I'll save it for later.
Well, hell no, bro. No, you're gonna take it out of the night.
I gotta work tomorrow. And then I'm going to my family.
see what time is it?
7:38.
8:03.
Yeah.
I might have it next time. You guys still want to pull up Saturday, or is this week's?
I'm down for Saturday.
Cool Saturday.
Yeah. But we should do it earlier, like that. Your parents don't get so upset with us being so late.
Yeah, we could try. Like I usually get home like around 5. And so yeah, we should. I usually start bitching like around 1 or 2. Because that's when my mom tries to go to sleep. But, true. As right. Anyways, that was my conversation. I was thinking about that all week.
Really?
Yeah, just like the different possibilities. Imagine how that would end up, especially because I was telling these guys I'm thinking about monkeys all the time now. So.
No, but I think definitely we'd be conditioned, bro. Because like I was saying, bro, you could condition a kid to think however the fuck you wanted to think.
No, here's the thing. I feel like
they'll still have like their own will, but like, out of how many kids actually have that will?
I feel like
will have that.
it's more.
To
me. I think it would be like more of a racial thing. Like it'll turn out to be kind of like a racial thing where people are just fighting over either beliefs or color. And in this case, you're just gonna add another equation into that fucking.
But what
mix.
does that have to do with?
Hey, I'm saying that we won't go down. We won't become their servants. We'll just continue fighting, and it's gonna be an issue. It would be kind of like Muslim fighting Catholics on the whole fucking history side. It'd be like adding more of that, just adding another gene into the pool, or another mix into the pool of violence.
Do you think that? Do you think so? In that case, you're the type that proposes that like we'll just keep going all that war until someone wins. You don't think? Do you think the monkeys will ever try to find like a peace with us?
It depends on them, but if they have the mentality that we have, no.
No.
Because
No,
humans
they
like
will-
being in power, and if they
they
have the
will
mentality
always
that.
see us as their underneath us. You know, if they have high power, why would they ever want us to be equal to them?
No. So what I'm saying is like, do you think that like the violence and like the warfare would get so bad? Because
I don't think the violence would get. It would get so bad, but it would never
We're
go
thinking
away.
in the world of hypotheticals, and
Yeah.
one of the things that you have to accept in this hypothetical world is that the monkeys do stand a chance, or the apes do stand a chance, right? That's flat line thing, and like not even a small chance. They stand a good chance. So hypothetically,
See, 'cause the way I was picturing it is the monkeys already won.
Yeah.
They're already.
well, okay, so we
control.
moved on from that.
Yeah.
Let's just say that like
Retro, like go back right before they could like take
Yeah,
control.
and you
Yeah.
even brought in like the Planet of the Apes.
Uh-huh.
I was referring back to the 70s movies where they already won and they're like the most powerful and we're like
Yeah.
monkey-like.
Uh-huh.
We don't speak and we don't do shit, and so we're kept like that, like animals.
I've never watched that movie. I probably
You
should.
should,
They
bro.
won,
It's
dude.
great.
Yes, they're
People tell me.
awesome.
I think Christian's told me a million times to watch that shit.
Great.
Fucking ask him. Damn, buddy.
The other one's more like a.
We should.
I think you can watch the first thing of anything. It's always like cool.
No,
We should introduce this, like, pick a movie, and then, like, we all watch it, and then, like, we come in and give our review of the movie. Like, that should be part of the segment.
That'd be cool, like movie reviews.
Yeah.
I usually don't. When I watch movies, I usually just watch it for like
entertainment.
No, like I get weird ideas from it, bro.
Same,
Like
I watch them to see like how humanity's doing. Like, oh, you came up with that shit.
Yeah.
Like nowadays it's just so like.
Wait, I got a question.
Whack.
Okay, let's say we capture a few monkeys, like and they're trained to do sign language.
Yeah.
You think if like let's say like there's like a group of 5, for example,
Yeah.
that escapes and they go back into the wild, you think there's a possibility that they teach sign language to other monkeys?
Nah.
Like they have
No. I think in the wild they'll have the disadvantage and you'll probably get murked by other monkeys, unless like the other monkeys develop religion and like see him as Jesus and some type of savior or some shit.
But you think that's possible? Like let's say like a monkey's like with like hide knocks, like a monkey that can communicate like good, like like he could actually communicate like words.
A monkey can't teach another monkey.
Monkeys do communicate, bro. They like chimpanzees, like
no,
they
but like actual like
any animal
sentences, bro.
communicates.
Gorilla, no.
Yeah, but like
gorilla.
chimpanzees do warfare on each other. They like they like they like plan out shit, and they're like, you do this and do this, and like all these people work as a team to like kill each other.
Yeah, but now imagine it if they could actually like form sentences, like it whether it be verbal or sign language.
Do you think they have the capacity to do that? I don't know.
The biological capacity to speak language like we do.
No.
Or communicate.
No, but they can. They
communicate.
We know. We know. We can teach.
I know, bro. Like, I know that chimpanzees like sell their ass for food.
Yeah, but we can teach them how to speak sign language, and monkeys in captivity.
The one gorilla, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a whole bunch of them.
I think Coco.
Yeah, that's just a few, but there's a lot. There's like a whole bunch that know sign language.
Yeah,
like let's say for some reason
communicate with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's say for some reason they escape, bro. And
so the way monkeys behave in the wild is different than the way a monkey.
Right. So unless like the monkeys in the wild see this nigga, this new captive monkey as like
unless they're spying on him,
this outsider,
some
right?
Jesus savior type shit, then they're probably just gonna kill him or some shit.
Yeah,
that's true.
Which they probably killed Jesus too, but I mean somebody.
Damn. That is very true. Another thought that comes to mind at that point is like
true.
How like the oddity of that one study that like one monkey at one point was using something like I forgot, like let's say one monkey was using something in Europe like a tool or something, and then like at like whenever those monkeys died, they observed monkeys on the other side of the world doing the same thing.
Oh. Yeah, I think that happened with us too. But I mean,
like, yeah, and so what do you think that is? Like, what's that about?
What I think that is evolution.
Brain.
Brain development. What's like evolution in general, like.
So you think it's like a coincidence that at that point in time, like the same gene that like developed in that specific monkey's brain like developed in the same way in the other one?
Yeah.
And they did it?
Yeah.
Or do you think it developed in this monkey and then it caused this monkey to do it?
No, I think it's just.
Or some people like the psychonauts that they say it's like, oh, we're all together in one, which is true, right? But like it's less literal than that. It's just like how I don't know, like the code that is like the evolutionary shit, and like not only us but like also what's around us. That like the whole evolution in general, right? It just led up to that point in different directions, in different places.
I don't know. We don't know enough about genetics to actually.
No, I'm not talking about necessarily genetics, bro.
But like no,
I'm not talking
like,
about DNA shit. I'm just
no, but
like rhythm, sound.
So we know we have genetic memory, right? So like that's been studied and it's been proven, right?
Okay.
So if you have a mouse that when he sees a red light gets electrocuted, and then the baby of that mouse, whenever the mouse sees a red light, will be scared. We'll be expecting that.
Is that an actual thing? Like
I think so.
I think so too.
So it's called genetic memory. That's the way they have it, right? So this monkey, this mouse as a baby was never electrocuted, only the mom, and somehow the baby knows that when that red light turns on, he's supposed to get electrocuted.
Over one generation?
Yeah. So it's one of those things.
Shit, that's interesting.
Also like fucking like turtles, they never like they were fucking they hatch in this beach, they go to the ocean and they come back to the eggs. Yeah. It's like hard. I don't know, the genetics. I mean,
like an inner compass,
information.
right?
It's just like when you have a baby, it is a part of you, right?
Yeah.
Like you can probably see yourself in your dad or your mom.
Definitely.
More now so than like when you were a kid.
Yeah.
So it's one of those crazy things. I think we know more about space than we do about our own genes.
Right.
More than ourselves.
Right. So that's some weird shit. Like, but I think like, okay, so you have that right in different places. Turn into the same shit. Same. I don't know, form.
Wait, how old is it? Like, can that be explained by Pangea?
Pangea.
Like,
In Pangea, I don't think animals existed in Pangea.
Okay.
Like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, Pangea.
Pangea is a strange.
You think dinosaurs were actually real? Because I know there's like people that don't believe in them.
Yes.
I think they're real, but I'm not sure if we depict them the way
they were actually
accurately, like in Jurassic Park shit. Probably not. I don't know. Like they might have feathers, like some meme. Or
we don't know that, right?
Or like what sounds they made.
I don't know. I think we can pretty accurately map them out.
Right? Cause like, through evolution and shit, like feathers were probably like found in chickens, so it's a later thing.
So it's one of those things where I think probably the way we see dinosaurs is going to be pretty accurate.
Who's this dude? What are the Aristotle, Plato? What's the other one? Socrates. Which one of those was that? He walked in with a plucked chicken and he said, "Behold."
None of those. It was the guy that told you.
Oh, the fucking retard.
The one that would piss and live in a box or shit like that. He told. Alexander the Great said, "If I wasn't Alexander the Great, I would want to be you." And he's like, "If I wasn't me, I would want to be me too." To Alexander the Great.
Bro, that's a big ass nigga, bro. I remember talking about this a few weeks back.
Me and Steven spent like an hour talking about this because I just said he's retarded. Like I think he was like.
But like you gotta be some sort of type of crazy to be smart, dude.
Yeah, you do, bro. Cause like,
it was Diogenes.
Diogenes.
And so what is his
He
name?
was like the fucking god of wine, isn't he?
No.
Oh, it was Plato versus that guy.
His meme is like low key nothing matters.
Low key, nothing else matters though. Besides like staying alive and like
Staying alive.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things apparently is that he ditched. He used to eat something with. He either used to bathe or drink. Oh, he used to drink water out of like some type of cup or something like that, and then he saw a guy like using his hand, so he ditched that. His idea was more of like a simplistic type of way of living, near animalistic as well. So he would piss, take a shit wherever he wanted. I'm pretty sure he masturbated wherever he wanted, but don't quote me on that. So it's just like
I masturbate wherever I want, and that's my goal in life. Masturbate everywhere.
well,
Good cat.
we're in your room.
I'm masturbating here too. Once or twice.
That's honestly my goal, bro.
Once or
Masturbate
twice.
everywhere.
a date.
An hour, my dude. What you talking about?
Like honestly, I can make that a bro. Like that's the goal of my life. Masturbate everywhere.
That shit's why, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Just fuck it.
Why not fuck everywhere?
Well,
I
that
would
too.
rather do
That too. But like,
Masturbating over fucking?
nah.
Masturbating is
Okay. Masturbate / fuck everywhere. And anywhere.
Have you ever walked in on someone masturbating?
Yeah.
no.
Have your parents ever walked in on you?
Probably my mom.
Yeah, but they didn't know what I was doing. Cause
Anything.
I hope.
Doubt.
Mine was pretty obvious because I had the DVD on the TV. I was naked sitting there.
This guy said DVD.
He got caught red-handed.
Yeah.
Well, what did that do?
That was like educational purposes, mom. Like
Yeah, that's
So,
how
like,
I
walked in
naked.
and, so she walked in and was like,
Jose.
like, what?
Yeah. She was like,
I'll probably be like, walk out.
¿Me enseñas?
Like, get me this.
Hey, ¿cómo se hace video? Or like, probably like give him advice on this shit's better. I said Steven doing that. I don't know why.
You know, that's a weak shit. Here's a real shit.
Dude, I've been asking for that thing for like a long time. Why do you think these things are so good?
Nicotine.
Oh,
Taste.
it tastes better. That's what I was telling him today. Like I don't even want to smoke cigarettes anymore.
Same, bro. I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes since I bought the Jewel.
But
like,
you,
weeks
this
ago.
dude goes through like a whole 4-pack, you said?
Yeah,
A day?
No,
on
mames.
average.
wow.
I go through a pack a day, and I think that's a lot. Hell no.
Well, but like I smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Damn. People say I smoke cigarettes because of my voice. Your
Yeah,
voice
dude, I
sounds normal.
Yeah.
Oh shit, who knows?
Oh, you didn't hear me when I was a boy. Itty bitty, tiny boy. My voice is way different
Still hard
from when I was
from what I hear.
when I was. You been talking to my ex?
Silence.
Yo, but these things like smoking that much doesn't give you like anxiety. Like not about smoking that much, but like just general anxiety.
Well, it's because it.
Enjoys, dude, because the most rip some big ass clouds.
Yeah.
Well, nicotine increases your heart rate. So like I'm so used to smoking cigarettes. Like I was a chain smoker when I was like smoking cigarettes, like back to back to back to back to back to back.
Same.
So I'm used to the increased heart rate. It does that? Huh? Nicotine.
No, but like it's straight to like cause like the enjoy whenever we were hitting it, like we were hitting it all day during summer, like both of us like admitted to being like, bro, like this shit just makes you too anxious, so we just like sort of just left it there. So, like, it's like that weed. It's almost like weed paranoia, but like not so much. Just more like general like general uneasiness, general like it's like
being uncomfortable for no
Yeah,
reason.
it's increased heart rate. That's what it does to you.
No, bro, I love smoking. I just love it because like, it resets me.
You see, like I'm gonna.
Oh
awesome.
fuck no, that's a weird shit.
You see, I'm
No,
not
bro,
in that
like,
constant state of
let's say-
paranoia.
Like you have a heavy day or some shit like
You
that.
know what
you just
resets
want to
me?
No, not
Nah.
even that, bro. Like, let's say I have
Nah.
just like a situation in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck, how am I gonna do this? I light up a
Post-nut
cigarette.
clarity.
I'm like,
well, you do know
yeah,
that like
basically that post-nut clarity, bro.
You
Like,
do-
I light up my cigarette and I'm
you
like,
do know that like
clarity.
some cartoon creators and like writers and shit, like people who draw, they the whole time they're in the studio just smoking the whole time because they can't. They say that like they can't come up with good ideas without smoking a cigarette.
Bro, yeah, that's how I am. Like when I'm working, dude.
Okay, that
Like,
might
dude,
be,
when I'm smoking, I swear to
That might
fucking
be
God,
true.
dude,
That might
I
be
buzz
true.
ass.
You see, I swear it's a psychological thing.
but I don't think it's
Yeah,
because like
it
the
is.
chemical. It's just like
Psychological.
it's it's
Yeah.
just you being like in the loop type shit.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah, but it
in
helps,
your brain.
though. But it helps.
It probably does.
I mean,
It probably does.
You have 7 minutes of just smoking a cig, so you're probably gonna think about
To me, it's
something
more
about-
like the that rhythm, that loop, that rhythm.
You see, I'd say it's almost like
I get you.
like what do you call it? Meditation.
Yeah.
Like, when you meditate, it's
like,
like
some mantra
you're
shit.
you're meditating for 30 minutes for like 30 seconds of like nothingness in your brain, right? I think that comes to you when you're smoking. Like it either be the lighting it up, the inhaling, or like for me it used to be I light it up, I like and then I take that first inhale of
The
it,
first inhale is always the best
and
one.
then you hear the paper burning,
Right,
and
right.
the crisp, and
Little
like
crack.
it's like
That's some cool shit. That's some I never.
No,
I
that's
don't know how to describe
I
that.
gotta
that's
take
me.
this.
That's me with smoking. Like whether it be cigarettes, weed, vapes, whatever it is.
Sick.
It always.
No.
Whatever it may be, like. I just like the act of smoking because like it lets me think.
So it's like you escape reality for a little bit to enjoy this little shit, and then you come back to it with like basically reset.
Yeah. I'm reset, bro. Just to like pop my ideas in here or do what I need to do.
To me, it's a
It's not, to me it's I relax when I smoke. Like when I used to work at UPS, like I would during the break I would go smoke a cig. I'll come back and I'll be like relaxed. Like,
It's not even relaxing for me, bro, because it doesn't do that. It's just.
it does it to me. It's like
Because like, dude, like if I'm just like chilling, dude, I don't want to smoke. I want to be doing stuff and smoking.
Then I guess I'm a basic ass nigga because I just smoked for the buzz.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I smoke for the buzz too. Like, well, I think I get that because like sometimes like while I'm playing and like I just can't get a part down or something. I'll take a fat rip out of the enjoy, and then I'll be like, all right, here I go. Like my frustration resets. It feels like like I'm not so blocked up. Not that I don't know. I guess I can relate. But like if I hit that shit, I've only had it with the enjoy really, and like if I do the enjoy like way too much in a day, like I just start feeling really uncomfortable, really just sort of just like everything like skies falling for no reason type thing, and just like,
I mean, different people have the different ways to like reset or do whatever they want.
Like,
Like
especially if I'm talking, bro. Like I swear, if I have a cigarette in my hand, bro, I'm a goddamn philosopher. Goddamn me. Like not like
that's me and weed, bro.
Oh yeah, me and weed, me with cigarettes.
On weed
it's
is
just
something
smoking.
else. On weed is something. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like rolling it up.
Same.
I like making it nice. I like grinding it. I like having a nice clean cut. I like having just everything nice rolling
Same,
part.
bro.
And then I like lighting it up evenly, and then taking that first puff. And
The
then-
first puff is always the best, man. It really is.
and then passing it even. Here.
For me, it's always the first hit, bro. Just we got this gig rolling.
Right. Sometimes whenever I haven't smoked weed in a while and I hit it, like it just feels like someone like you know that like taste and like feeling you get whenever someone punches you like on your nose or like you hit yourself on your nose and like it's almost like you feel like it tastes like blood inside your head.
Cranium.
Yeah, or some shit. Like that's how it feels like whenever I like haven't smoked weed in a while and then I hit it. It's like, wow, I'm here. Hello.
Nah, bro, I get like a tingly feeling all over my body. Like let's say it's been a while. I hit it. Like it's not even because like it hits me. It's just like, whoa, here we go.
Where have you been?
Damn.
Yeah, I get sometimes I get like super anxious just holding drugs, like deadass. Like
Bro, I'd be looking at them.
no, like I don't even look at them. Like just the mere fact that they're in the room with me. Like sometimes it just like gives me like it gets me super nervous. Like I'm about to make bad decisions or some shit.
No, not me, bro. I guess I got a drug addict mind. I'm just like, ooh, let's do this.
I guess for me it's because like I waste too much time in them whenever I go in. I feel like.
No, they get me going, bro. They get me going. But whether it be for good or bad, they just get me going. But luckily, I ain't been doing it a lot, like at all, which is awesome.
Cool.
But I miss it.
I want to do acid again.
Bro, I still have that from when you got it. Darren gave me one of his tabs. If you gave him 2, I haven't taken it, bro. I still have it.
Yeah, I think acid. You need a.
I need to be in the right mindset because if I'm not, dude, I'm gonna have a bad trip.
No, what I use acid for is because it always makes me feel the same thing no matter what kind of acid it is. Like I always come to the same conclusion. So what I do,
you need to change that, bro. You're wasting it there. You need to choose a topic and explore that topic, and don't make the topic about yourself.
I usually just make it about like how to like refine the idea of what I'm already trying to express, like find more things there.
Okay.
And so when I say come to the same conclusion, I mean like that. Like I just usually end up using it for that, and how like I still haven't met that sort of ideal in my head, right? So then I think about it again to remind myself exactly what's what and exactly what I'm doing wrong to not get there and why I'm not there yet and shit like that. Cause I feel like my goal's like pretty big.
Yeah, me too.
So like
okay, bro.
But like I mean I get what you're saying, like cause I it's cool to get like it'd be really useful to get even more thoughts from it, right?
Right.
I might just do that.
No, me, I just take it and whatever happens, happens. I don't think about it too much. Let's go. Let's see what happens. But I think that's the bad part about it. I think that's what leads me down bad holes every time I take it.
The only bad thing about drugs is the next day.
Yeah.
Any drug.
Alcohol as well.
No, not really. I found that like with these exos.
Yeah.
I probably only had like out of the times that I've had them, I probably had like this is probably like my 5th one, and I've had like a total of like 12. So I usually share them out, hand them out and shit. And like my experience with them is like if I take one, like I'll sleep by 12, and like I'll have like a really good productive day. Like I edited like 3 straight hours.
Okay, it's about your mood. Like me, I gotta work and like interact with people tomorrow, and I don't want to be like down.
No, yeah, dude. And then the next day I woke up,
Bro,
fine.
Don't get me down. Like you know how
Because like I think like
It
whenever
was probably like cause
when you take a lot, dude, it does.
okay.
No, bro. One time I spent
took
2 months straight
wasted.
taking that shit.
Huh.
I never felt down. Like when I stopped taking them,
Yeah.
never felt down. It was just like, okay, no, I'm just not taking them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So me, I recovered, and like the next day I'm chilling. If I only take like one or like half a one, most tops, and like you still feel like you get the little kick. It's like drinking a beer rather than drinking liquor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, bro.
And like it's pretty chilling. Like conversation, like conversation quality, my understanding of like what people are trying to say, and like shit like that, and not being generally lost.
I'm on one, bro. When I'm on Exos, I'm on one. Like the world is mine type shit. No, bro. Like, I feel like taking what's rolled on Exos. Like more so than blow.
I think every drug affects everyone differently.
Yeah.
To me, just alcohol does it. LSD does it too. LSD as fun. LSD does it.
I think every drug, bro. They all do me positive but negative, you know.
Yeah. It's like
Like
you might see it as like you take a little from your future and then you like double your life right now.
it helps me out in the fact that almost every drug that I take, bro, it makes me want to just do shit, and it makes me do it. It makes me do it, bro, without thinking.
Really? So it's just like your fix?
Yeah. It like puts me like it's weird, bro. It puts me into reality, but it detunes me because I don't see anything else besides my goal.
Adderall.
Ooh, I can't wait to try that.
No, bro, Adderall to me, it clears my mind, bro. It just clears my mind. I've only done it like a handful of times, but every time I've done it, bro, it just like the voices in my head gone. It's kind of like Xanax.
To me, it's like if anything. Like I've done a few things, and like that is the worst hangover ever. Like coming off of Adderall is horrible.
One thing I don't like, it makes my dick smaller.
Yeah, that freaked me out the first time.
Yeah, same. I was
It,
like,
it makes your dick smaller?
yeah.
It's
While you're on it though, just while you're on
it shrinks blood vessels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know, like the blood flow to you. Yeah, so yeah, your dick just gets smaller, and you're just like, whoa. Yeah, the first time I saw it, it was like smaller than my pinky, and I was like,
Damn.
what the fuck?
Adderall.
I was with a chick
Adderall's a
whenever.
thing I'm glad I never got into.
It's pretty cool, bro. But
It's good.
they call it prescription meth, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I got like above the average size, so like seeing my dick smaller than that kind of tricked me out.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I'll take it. I was like, bro, that's not supposed to be there. I was like, no, that's like triple the size.
Black Friday, who's going to do some shopping?
My brother, he's not doing shopping.
Yeah,
Right now?
Black Friday's today.
What?
It stopped being Friday a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Black Friday usually starts like around 9 o'clock now, right?
6.
Wednesdays, dude. Sometimes.
It starts Thursday at 6, online Wednesdays.
Okay, then
See,
Cyber Monday.
See, I'm glad I'm broke first this year, because I got a whole lot of shit I want to buy.
I ordered a computer and it got stolen.
Already?
Already.
How?
Delivery.
Yeah.
But I saw it at your house. You took a video.
Nah, man, it got stolen. Amazon gave me the money back already.
That was my computer.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Heck nah, dude. Yeah,
I'm
the
doing
porch,
that.
porch pirates are always fucking shit, dude.
We should do that.
I've had so much shit stolen from my front porch.
There's a guy that he did a little device that he puts in front of his house, and he just waits for people to like steal it. And what it does is that it has like a motor inside, and he puts glitter on the top, and he could track it as well. So like once he opens it, it like just spins around and spins like the glitter all over the fucking place. So it becomes a bitch for the person that stole the package.
You know, he actually got like debunked, like that video was fake.
Well, I mean, there's like
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was the dumbest thing, dude.
No, bro, I'm so happy I live around the neighborhood I do, cause like if anything happens, they'll tell you. Like if someone steals your shit, bro, and my neighbor has cameras. If someone steals my shit, bro, he'll be like, "Here's the footage. Do what you want with it."
I mean, the thing about that is the idea of it. Like, it's pretty. The idea of doing it is pretty simple. What I think from the video that I saw, he printed out multiples and he gave it to different people around the U.S. to do it. And so basically, it's just like a motor and just glitter on top.
And it's like a fart bomb.
You can do a fart bomb as well.
It was part of it.
That shit's serious.
But let me bottle some of my parts.
But what do these people do with it? They just resell it or what?
What?
Yeah, probably.
Your shit?
Yeah, they still. I'm pretty sure they just resell.
I mean, you could keep it as well,
like you know, like 5 Mile or some shit like that. Facebook.
or you could pawn it.
Fuck that. It's like,
Yeah.
Cause I was telling him I had a friend that used to like go to Black Friday, and he would buy like all the games, like a whole bunch of games and TVs and all this stuff, right? He would go home, get a razor, open the like, cause you know the games have that plastic cover, right? So he would open it very carefully from the bottom, get the game out, remove the seal without breaking it, get the game out, close it, boom, put it back in the bag, huh?
So
Because you maximize your money. Because the games are discounted, right? So he would take all the games, close them up again, and then the next day go and return them on the TVs. He would get the TVs out, put a broken TV inside, seal it up, return it the next day. So he had all the games, TVs, and would get the money back.
Some snake.
If he just bought like a sealing machine.
Yeah.
He could have really, like, it would have saved him the trouble of having to, doing it carefully.
Well,
Efficiency.
Efficiency, bro. And I'm pretty sure that shit only cost like what, $40 max.
but
It would have paid for itself.
the issue with that is like you have that the heat can break the plastic.
Or also that, like, you know how sometimes they have stickers? Grab a heat gun, just take out your...
Yeah, that's how you do the seal inside. The one from the outside is glued on, so you just break it and then you re-glue it.
I don't know, I got
Sounds
like
like
a criminal, bro.
So does my friend.
No, I know a guy that, I don't know how to say this, but like, he has a embossing machine?
Oh yeah.
Reed writer embossers or some shit like that.
Like a embroider.
Embroidery, yeah.
Yeah.
And he just goes to like I don't know, like a corner store, buys those prepaid cards,
The Visa
debit
card.
cards, and he'll go to Walmart and ask for cash back on them hoes or buy shit. And he'll buy shit off of like fake cards that he buys off the dark web and shit. Buy stuff and then he just resells it or keeps it for himself.
It's the way to do it. Because
Yeah.
all you need is like alcohol to take off the letters on the front, and you just
And then you just put it on the embosser, it pops it in there, and
you just gotta swipe the card to put the data that you stole.
The window inside, if that makes noise.
What are you doing?
The same shit.
so yeah, he does that shit, and he's done quite a bit of shit. He's gotten cars off of it. He's gotten TVs, Xboxes, whole lot of
Fucking
shit.
grimy ass shit, dude.
I'm saying, I met him in jail, and I thought he was bullshitting, and then I met him in the real world, and he was like, yeah, bro, I'm actually doing this shit. And I'm just like, I thought you were just fucking around with me, and then...
It's easy money though, like, cause when you
Yeah, but the day you get caught up, bro, that's a federal crime.
but like
you're doing
the
hard
odds
time.
of, like there's so many people doing it, like the odds you are the one that's gonna get caught are pretty slim. Like
True.
you have the best things to buy is gonna be like iPads, anything Apple, because they resell really fast and really easy.
And they hold their value.
They do.
Except MacBook Pros. Except laptops. They go down. But more than compared to other, they keep their value pretty.
Especially iPhones, bro.
Yeah, they keep their value.
Especially iPhones, they hold their value pretty well. Like you could sell like the last 3 gens. I'm pretty sure, like like to what's out right now, the last 3 gens. I'm pretty sure you can still sell it for like 100, 200 less than what it came out. So like say you get $1,000 iPhone, you could probably still sell it for like 800, 700 bucks.
That's what I was doing at Sprint because we get 50% off the phones.
Damn.
So I would buy the iPhones, like pay $600-700, hold them for 3 months so that they can be unlock them, and then I would sell them. Never open the box.
Oh, bro, funny story.
You want birds being weird?
Just this week, yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Huh?
Week. Just this week, I found
Yes,
an
or
iPhone,
no?
right?
What?
It was an iPhone 5S at a Walmart parking lot, and I was like,
Report what?
all right,
Or
free phone. You know, like some phone, but fuck it.
Weed.
I picked it up, got in my car, unlocked it, no password, right? So I'm like, let's see who this person is. I'm gonna keep it. So I'm like, let's see who this person is. So I started sliding through their messages. Bro, this bitch has 5 boyfriends. I'm like, what the?
Hey, you should have fucked it up.
Oh, I did, bro. Look. Here's the story, bro. Here's the story. So I picked up the
Snake,
phone.
dude. Like,
No,
that's
bro.
Fun.
Bro dude before hoes.
Man, fuck that, dude.
Bro before hoes, bro.
The whole hoe, just leave her alone.
But check it out, bro. So I found this hoe's phone, right? I'm over here just looking through her messages. She has Michael with heart eyes. She has Avon with the eggplant emoji. All this shit, right? Bro, one nigga she's been going out with for 3 years. And the other nigga she's been going out with for 2 years. The other niggas, I don't know how long, you know? But I'm over here like, damn, bro, this thing got 5 different boyfriends and who knows how many other side niggas, you know? So I'm over here like, what the fuck? So the main 5 that I found, I put them all in the group chat, took a screenshot of like, just the basic messages. And I'm like, hey bro, I don't know if y'all know this, but I found this girl's phone and all of y'all been like getting played around, bro. Like, I'm just here to let y'all know. And they just are like, nah bro, are you lying? I'm like, how am I lying, bro? I found this phone, I'll send y'all the screenshots, everything. And then there's this one news that she was sending every guy, right? I saved it and I resent it, and I was like, does this new look familiar? She sent it to all of y'all, and they're like, what the fuck, bro? Nah, she sent me that, and then others were like, yeah, she sent me that too. And then I was just like, yeah, bro, she playing all of y'all. And then I just left it alone, and then no one replied. Like, you know, they were all just like, what the fuck? And I guess they, you know, somehow got in contact with her again. And cause I took the SIM card out after that. I was like, hell no, bro, this bitch ain't getting the phone back. And yeah, so now I have all her accounts too. Cause like I was just going through the phone, and it had her Apple ID, her iCloud, her bank account, her PayPal, her Venmo, her Instagram, her Twitter, everything. I have her passwords to everything, dog. I checked them all out. Just for being a nosy ass nigga, I was like, let's see, bro. I know this bitch. I was just like, let's see what this bitch is doing. Nah, bro.
Post the nudes on the Instagram.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
That's a bit too far.
I logged into her.
But bro, deadass in the news.
True.
Nah, bro, it was another great. I'll send him through, but like I'll post him on chat or whatever, and I'll send it to you. But this was an ugly asshole, bro. Like you look at her.
Like actually,
I don't got the news on my phone, but this the whole right here, bro. Like she looks like an innocent bitch, bro. So all I'm saying is, watch out, bro. Watch the fuck out.
I feel like this is someone I know.
These hoes ain't
What the fuck? This one right here. That's her main nigga, bro. He was the most heartbroken about it.
Ah, really?
Okay, look. That's the main hoe, right? That's the bitch, right?
Yeah.
And then that's her nigga, bro. He was the most heartbroken about it.
Oh my god, she's not even that.
She's not all that, bro. She ain't even all that, bro.
Damn.
This is her main nigga, bro. He was the most heartbroken about it.
That's a flyboy ass dude right there.
Yeah. All I'm saying, bro, don't trust these hoes, cause this nigga was going out with her for like 3-4 years, and he was getting hold on this whole
I
time.
never let him get bitchy.
And she was texting niggas like shit like, hey, what you doing? I was like, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty horny. I wanna fuck. I've been wanting to fuck you. And I was just like, bro, this bitch straight to the point, dog. Like she don't play around. Like I met hoes like that, but goddamn, now I know what they really be doing. They just out here playing niggas, bro. Which I mean, you know, you do you, but like, fuck, bro, you're taking like these 5 other niggas down with you, and that's what leads to niggas being dogs.
you out.
We out?
Serious?
Ooh, now we got like 8 more.
I mean, it's small.
Same. I was like, damn.
I killed like 6.
Yeah,
Why'd you get the
I had a
coronitas?
nice,
I killed like.
I bought them thinking they were like a really 24 again, like always.
I use a lighter. It's right there.
Oh shit.
But yeah, bro, don't trust these hoes. They'll play you. And this made me learn that.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's
Miguel, you're the one doing the playing, so.
something.
Yeah, boy. I'm a nigga. It's expected.
Damn.
It's expected.
It is.
That's some third world shit right there, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, that's every world type shit.
Nah.
Except maybe Africa. Like, in there, like.
No, not India, bro. Wait, no, yeah, these guys have like 5 wives. Never mind.
They rape, dude. Like, like I'm not cheating on you, but I'm
cheating on you.
raping someone else.
Pick one.
Bro, this might sound a little fucked up, but I feel like if we bomb India, China, and some other country, bro, we could fix a population issue.
There's not a population
On
issue.
some Thanos shit, bro. I feel like it's needed, bro. I feel like it's needed.
There is no population issue, man.
Bro, India, bro.
How the fuck does India affect you?
They coming over here. Build the wall, motherfucker. Check this out.
Where you
Check
from?
Mexico, but check this out. But check this out. But check this out.
I don't like y'all beaters, bro.
No, but check this out. But check this out.
my dude.
I spoke to when I was working with the pest control company. I talked to a lot of Indians, right? These motherfuckers, they just get fixed with their papers, and they come over here with good credit. They get a loan on a good house. They get good loans from the bank to get these good houses, and all they do is pay for the houses off of the bank loan that they got with the degree that they might have gotten, or whatever job they get. They pay these loans, pay the house, sell it, move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically come here.
Let a guy hustle, man.
It's a cool hustle, but look, there's people out here actually working for that shit. All they need to do,
better than taking
But they're-
stickers off of DVDs and then returning them.
yeah, but check this out. They're coming.
Hustle.
They come here already set, basically. They
Not
come here
really.
set.
I think that's BS. 'Cause
No,
it's not.
it's not. It's really not.
It really is.
Financially, but then everybody else hates them, like, peoply, socially.
Yeah.
Even so, dude, they're helping out the economy. At least that's help
No,
to the economy.
they-
Selling their house and fucking.
Yeah, but they come here set, bro. They basically
don't.
come here. They do, bro.
But they don't.
I talked to them. This
They
is what
come into the
this
U.S.
is what
legally.
they do.
That's
yeah.
about it.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
come in illegally.
No, yes, they do come here legally, but my point is, they come here set.
They don't come set.
They
Why?
do though.
Because I help those customers. They don't have good credit.
They probably fucked it off then.
No, like fresh off the boat. They don't have good credit, man. That's BS. That's one of that. That's the stereotype. That's some white nigga shit.
Well, this is what they told me, bro. That's what they told me.
That's some white nigga shit.
That's
That's some white
derogatory
nigga
if you say
shit.
some white girl shit.
Like they told me, like, you know, they come here, they got some decent credit, so they get dude, literally $500,000 houses off the boat.
Think about it. How much is the mortgage for $500,000 house?
It's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, how to pay?
Working, but they
So
got
they need to have a really good fucking job,
yeah, but
which
they
means they need to have a really good
most of
fucking
them come
degree.
here. Okay, yeah. So most of them, from what I've seen, they come here as coders, basically.
IT,
Most of them.
yeah,
IT.
contract.
Yeah,
The worst part about having a big house is big bills.
yeah.
Only to, like,
So I guess never mind. I guess I take that back.
and like
You're
only
right.
to stay in your room and like
You're
masturbate
right.
to porn or something.
You're right, bro. I didn't think about it like that. I'm fucked up.
Llama chat. Opening people's minds and third eyes.
I'm fucked up, bro.
Giving you 360 perspectives.
But
at
either way,
once.
I'm from Mexico, and I still say build a wall, bro.
Build a wall.
You know what? Because every other country has their own rules against immigration, bro. And what makes America so different?
No, here's the thing though. Like, being realistic, the wall does not fix the issue.
It doesn't.
Save that money, put it in drones, put it into actual people out there, do stuff that's gonna really prevent the flow of
And
immigration.
like,
Okay,
dude,
let me rephrase that. Build a metaphoric wall, bro.
Yeah, that's what it should be. It should be a metaphorical wall.
Because I know that the wall is not gonna fix the issue, but you know, build the metaphoric wall.
I think though building the wall is just like
slowly.
this is like nationalism, proud, like some Nazi shit, like nationalism, like being proud of
You think
doing
Or
something.
or doing the draft to send troops to go beat the cartels and then annex Mexico.
Nah, bro. Cause look,
Bro, if
if
America,
America
Bro,
sends
if
their people to
Oh my
Mexico,
God.
bro, it's gonna be an all-out war between Mexico and the U.S. Like that's the only way I see it. Cause they're gonna get their hands in other shit that they really shouldn't.
I think like because Christian says that like he's because he's from over there and he goes, and he says that he feels that like all the people there they'd be like for it. They'd be
Right.
like
annex.
it's for the U.S. to help
Oh,
fight the cartels off.
The thing is, how far would they take it?
Yeah, that's also my question. Like, bro, I feel like they'll take it so far to the point where it causes a war. Cause
It was a war.
No, but like
It
I'm,
is.
I'm-
The
no.
whole thing is a war.
No, I'm talking like
Okay,
full
bro.
on warfare,
okay,
bro.
my
Like,
shit is-
Mexico coming here and fucking shit up over here.
My shit is okay.
Bro,
My shit is bro.
Mexico, their dick is like that big, okay? And that's about a 1 inch. And the U.S. dick is like a foot long.
Okay,
Okay,
but-
it's not.
Okay, but
Mexico ain't gonna do shit.
let me ask you this. You think if there's a war between America and Mexico, do you think maybe the cartel that they actually have the big dick, the ones that actually are doing shit, you think they might not just be like, fuck it, we'll team up with the government for this?
They might, but here's the thing. The United States Army, alright, if you take the top 5 armies in the world, it's not even. It doesn't equal the size of the U.S. Army.
But size don't matter, Chief.
It does.
Dude, we got our ass kicked in Vietnam. Well, we did. Yeah, we got our ass kicked in Vietnam. We didn't lose, we didn't win, but we lost a lot of people.
Because also the terrain.
Yeah, it's terrain. Yeah,
but Mexico,
it's dedication.
Because look, America has never had a war fought on their land. I feel like if Mexico goes in, they will have war on their land.
It's really close.
Look. Here's the thing,
like, bro. They could just
because why not? Why not the
Texas? Texas
is like.
Bro, Texas
is not the U.S.
Yeah, Texas would be Texas would be fuck the U.S. We're handling this. Like Texas, that's what Texas people be on, bro. Like, they're gonna go down to the border and like.
This is why we got the Second Amendment, guys.
Yeah.
It won't just be Texas. It'll be Texas, Cali, and all the and everything in between, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, so was in Cali.
Okay, bro. My shit is right. Mexico, right? The war on drugs or whatever. And like the U.S. doesn't want to help that, but like the U.S. helped a fuck ton of countries in South America, basically the whole South America. But it wasn't to help, bro.
It was. They had their own agenda.
They had their own agenda, and it basically left the country more fun.
Yeah.
And Central Mexico and with the cartel being there wanting to make the move.
Honestly, that's.
You don't think they'll start a war?
The issue right now is not that. The issue wasn't because of Mexico. The issue literally is the United States.
The issue is the United States. We like drugs.
We like drugs. Okay, and the best thing about that point is that decisions that were made a long time ago are affecting other countries and not the U.S. On the point that he was saying, the reason why Mexico is so fucked up is because the U.S. went all the way to fucking South America so they could get cheaper goods or whatnot, and to prevent communism spreading over here, they set up their own government, corruption got into place, and that just went bag sailing all the way to Mexico.
Yeah, bro, the corruption in South America is fucking hell. Like, worse than probably, or equal to the fucking, the genocide in, I don't know, like, Nazis or whatever. They killed a lot of people, like, innocent people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like, it wasn't the communists. Well, the communists killed people in Russia. Not nowhere else, really. Like, in South America, it was like a good boy type shit. Like heroic shit. Like also in Vietnam, I think.
Right, I think communism in South America was more of a political standpoint and not much of a racial way that they did it in Germany. Germany had the idea that they were superior, at least to one religion, and they decided to try to get rid of them.
No,
communism in South America wasn't.
It wasn't that, bro. It was just
like
they thought that the Jews were like running their country and running it to the ground.
Yeah.
It wasn't really superiority. The superiority meme was like propaganda, more of a nationalism, big balls, like the
It's what they show the people.
Right, like building a wall with.
But the thing about communism right here in South America it didn't really have a specific targeted group that they were trying to.
It's not the communism in South America was like a heroic novella type shit. Like niggas would get in it because it'd be heroes.
Do y'all think because a big thing like niggas in Cali are saying is socialism would fix America?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think so. But what do y'all say about that?
Socialism doesn't win.
I think late capitalism is fucked, and socialism.
I like capitalism because
I like capitalism too, but I think that now, with the mediums that we have and the technology and all the wealth that we have, we can then use socialism to like improve capitalism. If that makes sense, or to live richer lives.
Yeah, that's true. Because I think one of the problems with our society is that we have like we have a lot of freedom. I've been meaning to ask someone if like because nowadays like you can't really say shit to anybody nowadays, like even jokingly, because like they're always like in their feelings and stuff, right? And,
but also the socialist bitches.
And so
that's what it is.
I mean, maybe, dude, but like, and so my whole question stemming from like moving away from which ideology is better is I think we need do you think like having another war would straighten them out?
No.
You don't think war straightens people out? Like
yes, I think war is essential for a nation to prosper. The issue is
economically or socially.
No, like
Both.
like I think socially, because the reason I ask is I feel like if like socially we had like another world war and everybody had to get drafted and shit, and like we would go back to like some shit like that. Like I feel like that's whenever people stop being about themselves, right, and more about this one thing,
country,
and they come together, right?
But
there's a certain unity that comes with
it
war.
only lasts for so long. We saw it with George Bush.
Yeah,
right?
but like, so it's like smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
you know? Like it resets a little bit, and like it's not so much like the Afghan and Iraqi war. Like I'm talking like a world war where everyone has to get drafted. Everyone has to.
Here's the thing, like
it has something to be something that everybody backs, right? Even with during like the Great World War II, right? Even the U.S. was kind of split on what to do because they were like, that's over there, we're here.
Theoretically,
well, they have
theoretically.
That's why it took us so long to join because
we didn't want to put. We didn't have a reason, okay, but we were still giving arms and.
But the U.S. always does that. Throughout history, they have done that. They always want certain.
Yeah, they want to capitalize out of it
to win,
okay,
right? So they so they always do that. But like, I mean, during World War II, like we low key wanted to stay out of it because it wasn't affecting us.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
What do you mean you doubt? It's not doubting. It's history. We wanted to stay out of it.
I mean,
you can't doubt history.
But you can. History,
history.
Maybe we just wanted a reason, and they gave us a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know about that.
But where are you getting your knowledge of history from?
From what actually happened.
Yeah, we have the transcripts, we have communication from the press, and we have all that stuff that's available to us.
That's art. That can be manipulated.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting from too.
Because like the history books here in Texas are different from the ones in other states.
Yeah, like they're gonna teach you what they want to teach you, bro. They're gonna pick and choose what they want to feed you. And you're gonna go based off of that.
There's many layers.
Well, there's no reason why we would want to say we didn't want to be in the war.
Yeah, actually there is.
There is.
Why?
The humanitarian side.
Huh?
No. Humanitarian and like moral standing.
War is good.
I already said that, but there's no reason why we would want to say
moral humanitarian.
Yeah, it was one of the worst things ever. Yeah. We should have wanted to step in.
Yeah. That's why they probably don't say it.
No, they wanted to step in.
Yeah.
They wanted to step in, but at the right time.
Maybe
for our benefit.
Maybe because it was really going half and half.
They were
doing pretty good.
To grow the economy, to get people together. Nah,
fuck that. I think they were just trying to wait for like a major shift in things.
Empowered?
No, like because it was really. Germany was doing really good.
Right, so yeah.
They really, maybe they wanted to keep it on the low key, see if they had to pick the other side to survive. That could be a possibility, but we can never know because
the U.S. probably did not hate Germany. Like if Germany was winning, then they would join their side, or they just wanted to be the heroes. That's how I see it. Like they wanted to get the most profit from the war. And joined at the right time, and because I know that they got all the fucking scientists that were working on, I don't know, like some top secret shit from the Nazis, all the Nazi scientists. The U.S. got all that shit and brought it to their shit. So level up their fucking military. Well, theirs went down. Also England and France, all this shit went down. Italy got fucked.
I mean, Italy was on the other side.
Yeah,
really much. Everybody benefited out of it, except France, because France got totaled. That's about it. France.
How did Germany benefit out of that?
The U.S. and everybody put money. They split the country in half, and then they rebuilt the whole fucking German state.
And then they told them they owed them all the fucking money for the war.
Yeah, and how are they gonna pay it off? They don't have nothing.
Exactly.
They were making fucking tanks and shit out of wood. Come on.
So they basically took their money, then gave them their money back, and then they
reinvested into them. We reinvested into them, which actually worked out. Germany is one of the best fucking technologically advanced countries.
Right. That's what we took.
That's what we took. Cars are so hard to fix.
Supposedly the Germans, they were taking. I don't know if this is true because this is just a word of mouth. But supposedly the Germans were taking DMT to further
I don't doubt
I've
that
heard
at all.
different
to
things.
get further knowledge on
I
their
don't doubt that at
on
all.
their shit, and they were supposedly making treaties with like aliens and shit. Which
Oh, yeah, that's
that part's a little weird.
That's some DMT talk right
Yeah,
there.
and they were like getting like they were doing treaties with aliens to get technology that they
I'm
didn't
not
have
sure.
a hold of,
That's some
and
DMT.
to get knowledge
That's
on
DMT.
better technology.
I also heard that Hitler himself was taking methamphetamines.
I heard.
yeah.
I'm not sure if it was from y'all.
Or but not methamphetamines, but amphetamines.
I'm not sure if it was from y'all or from a video that I saw, but apparently there were I heard from somebody that they were giving all the soldiers meth, so they could stay 3 days up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Total, I don't doubt that.
Well, the U.S. was doing similar things.
Yeah, but the U.S. was doing that with the pilots.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they were giving them LSD or what? No, not LSD. Not
No,
LSD.
like they were giving them like
Check the hazard.
it's
It was a drug. It was
essentially like Adderall.
Yeah, so they can say, wait, we're
Yeah.
like,
It's
Yeah.
good, but it's like barely there, you know.
I'll take it. I'm down.
okay, no, wait.
Yeah, but yeah.
But like Hitler was a lot into symbolism. Like he believed a lot of it.
Every human who
That's
gets
my name.
every human who gets
Oh, no, I
deep,
had it.
every human who ventures into the deep thought and the deep web will always seek that symbolism.
But you can like the Nazi
I'm good at
symbol,
it.
like all that stuff. Like it has very strong meaning.
Do you have a
Yeah, and they do
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's a
Blake.
symbol. Like it
Oh.
holds its
Student
importance and value
Yeah.
throughout history.
Yeah.
Because it's a symbol. It's just a symbol.
No,
It's
like
easy.
the actual meaning of
That's
the
his last
symbol.
name.
Right.
Like you know what the
That's
thing,
why-
like the
Oh, he's
like
like
the-
the Nazi
the-
symbol.
No,
yeah, like
it does.
the Buddhist symbol,
Buddhist,
what it means,
My experience.
and then making it
You
the
saw
way
it?
he made
I'm gonna cut it
it,
right
like
there, guys.
making the opposite, like
So you
the
saw it
like.
before?
Okay.
It hits, bro.
Symbolism is a big, deep. It's a deep meaning. Because I think numbers are symbols. That's a good. I read the. I don't know if it was. I don't know, but weed, and then the numbers became symbols to me of how like a one, like the symbol of a one is actually a fucking one. Like that's how it should be, you know? Like one, boop, one, just a fucking line, stroke. It's a symbol and it signifies. It's just like a whole ass shit.
All I know, man, is that one is the loneliest number.
That you'll ever know. Two can be as bad as one. The loneliest number is the number one.
What
The fuck yeah.
Where'd you hear that from?
It's a
It's
song.
a song.
That's fine.
And then a zero. Yeah, that was like the last thing that was like the last thought I thought on weed. The numbers were symbols, and they actually told stories. Like a number told the story of how a number became a number. Some wild shit.
Bro, you
Did
know what?
Snort that?
Dude, you know what I realized the other day?
What?
That I'm fucking slow.
Like running?
Like you know how like people.
Mentally?
Yeah, you know how like you like
Yeah.
how like they would call that one bitch in high school slow. Like bro, that bitch is slow. Cause she was like not always there, like pretty dumb. Like that's how I am. I realized that about myself. Like I am super fucking slow.
I'm not.
Like I'm not quick witted at all. It takes
I
me
could be
like, a
better.
while.
Honestly, I
People could be like scoring on me and then it just go right over my head.
I think that's just a social.
Yeah, okay, bro, like, sometimes it's just like, sometimes you got better things going on to worry about. You just like, it's like layers, you know what I mean? Like hierarchy. You're here and that shit just doesn't touch you type shit.
I was doing coke at work
And
and I
it
got mad at
seems-
my employees because
And it's like, okay,
they were
and
snorting
you are kind of
like
slow.
$1
but
bill.
Yeah, don't do that.
I hate
Like, what
that
the fuck
shit.
are you doing, bro?
If you're gonna do coke, you gotta do at least use 100. Come on, man.
Yeah.
At least you gave him a 20.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
no,
is
that's-
literally the most bougie shit I've ever heard.
No, because like, dollar bills are touched
That's
by
the word I thought
everybody.
he was saying. Bougie.
Dollar bills
Bro,
are touched
if
by
that
everybody.
fucking $100 bill isn't crisp, then like it's probably been touched. And even a
No,
crisp
no,
one-
but
Even
here's
Chris-
the thing. $1 bills like have like poop. They have urine. They
Yeah.
have like so much crap.
Every
$100
human fluid.
bills.
Every human
Either
fluid.
way, you're doing fucking like cocaine that's not right off the fucking brick, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's been
I
touched
don't know
by
about
so
y'all,
many
but I
fucking-
am.
so many fucking hands.
Chris, listen to this, bro. Make heroin music.
Bro, heroin music is the shit. Nirvana.
Nirvana
Nirvana is heroin music, bro.
Nirvana is not heroin music.
Bro, you can't tell me it's not.
It's not.
How?
I'll show you some heroin music.
Alright, what's the heroin band?
Bro, Jimi Hendrix is heroin music as well.
True.
No.
It is.
Appreciate it.
John Frusciante is heroin music. Oh, show. His solo work.
Chasing Dragons is heroin music.
Dude, like,
His actual
dude, but like that meme, I like it, dude. Like, it's pretty chilling.
Bro, heroin is lit, but that's all I gotta say.
Like, I wanna, like, dude, I wanna
I've only
shred
read it twice, but
like,
I tell you,
I wanna
it's
learn
the
how
shit.
to, I wanna learn how to play like good guitar, and that's why I wanna do music, because that's what you do with playing good guitar. You make music, right? I don't necessarily wanna make music. I just wanna fucking shred, dude. I want somebody to watch me and be like, damn, that nigga shreds, dude.
Bro, honestly, that's how I feel about you, bro. You shred, bro.
Shred. That's little dick.
Shred. As
Little dick energy.
yeah, bro. Go learn how to shred, bro. That shit's fucking lit.
Nah, bro, cause like I've attempted, bro. That's to get to where you're at, bro.
That's pretty fucking Tokyo Drift, bro. But I mean, it's cool. I like it.
Nah, bro, to get
Probably
like I've
shit,
attempted,
dude.
bro, and I
just
at
love
least
it.
acknowledge the fact that like to get to the point where you're at, bro, it takes pure fucking dedication.
Oh yeah.
Like that's all.
Yeah, and then like the
that's
people
all you
that
can say,
like
bro. Pure dedication.
and like my sole purpose is to like defeat my heroes, right? Like in the metaphorical sense. And like man, so then I'm looking at all this shit and it's like, oh dude, I'm really fucking sucking this shit, dude. Like just if like you guys were able to see what I see when I listen to like progressive music, I'm just like kill myself now. True.
Nah, to me, I never do that. To me, it's like, well, I can do that. To
Same,
me,
no.
it's I can do that.
Same,
Yeah, you
bro.
could probably play it, but try coming up with it.
That's
I
all.
can't. Have you?
That's the point.
That's the point that he's making, bro.
I'm trying to make, bro.
Bro, I wanted to. Have you? Did you know about the? Have you ever stolen something?
Everyone has, bro.
Like an
Yeah.
idea, a music piece? Have you ever listened to a head ass play guitar and he plays it bad? Right? But then you see that mistake as an opportunity to make something, and then like you fix it, but you don't fix it how it's supposed to be fixed. You fix it how you fix the mistake into make it a bigger mistake that makes it even
A reflection of
better.
yourself. Yeah, I think that's how things progress in general. But like not everyone comes up with the same things, and some shit just hits more than other shit.
You're right, and that's a timing thing. You gotta time it because it's subjective. I think
Yeah, but who's to say the idea that like came to you shit like
no one,
came earlier?
no one.
Honestly, I feel
And
like
so you
no
just do it,
idea.
right?
All of every
And so
no one or everybody.
that's sort of my muse to be able to shred, right,
Uh-huh.
and then make some cool shit to be like, wow, like that shit's dope.
Right. You
Yeah.
gotta time it. And you're gonna time it.
Good.
I don't know. I don't wanna time it. I just wanna
Fucking
do shit. I
nasty.
don't wanna time shit. I just wanna record it because right now in the
Keeps me
internet
sick.
era, I feel like
The faster you put it out, the better.
no.
Yes, bro.
Okay, timing it in that way. Yeah. You're right.
Everything's so fast paced now.
But like
Because
you can record it and it stays in there forever. So like. You might not get the full-on big day credit for it. But
I think that's another
No,
thing.
because
That's another thing. That's another thing that I thought of as
You
well.
won't be-
That
you
they
won't-
shouldn't.
you won't get the big bucks for it.
And this is my thing with
No,
that.
because
Like my first release or whatever it might be.
Uh-huh.
I want to make it fucking like not earth shattering, but like I want to make it the point, right? The starting point. And so that way, whenever like if I do ever blow up or whatever, people can go back to this to go back to when I start like probably when I start sucking, right? Because every artist starts sucking at some point. When I start sucking, people are gonna go look back at that and be like, whoa, like that shit, you know? Like, you know, whenever people like look at like Slipknot's first two albums, like the really hardcore, like the hardcore metal fans, they're like, whoa, this shit's heavy and that's why I like him and type thing. And they look at All Hope Is Gone and it's like, nah, he sings too much. It has like an acoustic song in it and like it's all gay. But like they still show up to the shows to listen to like the backtracking, right? So the back
Those
catalog.
are fans. That's what I want to have. I want to have fans, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I wanna have like definitely a following, but like
And that's
more
like
so. My focus is like making something great, being like something just sick, just be sick at something like
No,
so
bro, like
fucking
what
sick.
I was getting at, like to where you gotta upload it fast as you can.
Yeah.
Cause bro, there's so many people out here with similar ideas.
Yeah.
Like an easy example, like I want to make like trap metal since like I was like in high school, bro.
Yeah.
And then I found out about X, and I was like, bro, this guy's already fucking doing it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, fuck. Like, if I try doing this shit, they're just gonna say I'm copying him.
Right.
And then I was like, alright, I gotta do a little bit harder. And then Zilla Kami came out, and I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted to do. He's already doing it. And I'm too late. I'm too late, bro.
Well, what I say, dude, is that like this is why I also use Ella's Gent for the to think of the same boat thing, because like I want to refine that idea and have it like clear and set. My goal is to get those like the images that I see about like the ideas that I have, because I see them in images and I just don't hear them in music, and so I want to do that, and I want to put it into like a audio type format, and I don't think I can, but like I just keep like playing. To hope that probably one day I like can play enough to do that, because I think like the things that I see visually in my head sometimes, especially on LSD, and those things like some good shit to see, dude.
Nah, bro. You wanna know who gave me the original idea for trap metal though? Fucking Hollywood on did.
Yeah, these were a good meme.
Yeah. Like, bro, honestly, bro, they're the OGs of this shit, bro.
No, what's that?
Limp Bizkit?
No.
Slipknot.
Slim Bizkit is like the gay Linkin Park times 2.
Yeah.
No, Broken Side.
Oh, true. These niggas, bro. Dot Curve, all them niggas.
Bro, Broken Side.
Like new metal was
But
before
that
Broken
was
Side.
like Broken Side wasn't.
New metal was before.
Broken Side was more screamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tagged themselves as screamo.
But I don't want to do just like screamo, you know. I want just like heavy vocals
So I used to
over like a
listen to
trap
Broken
beat,
Side. I
you
was a
know.
fan.
Same, me too.
That's like chasing. That's like chasing pumps. Like in stocks, that's like chasing pumps. I would equate that to that.
I don't know.
Chasing pumps.
I think.
You just gotta create a good product.
I think they never blew up because like they didn't have a good product though.
No, because they got arrested.
What I hate.
They're still making music to this day, bro.
What?
Once they got out.
Broken Side still makes music?
Yeah.
Well, but
They're
like
still touring, bro.
Goes to the concerts. You know what I.
they got arrested
like,
because they were having sex with minors.
Duh. Every rock band does that.
At some point, if not accidentally, then or if not purposely, then accidentally.
Yeah. Like facts.
But they got pulled over and the tour bus.
That's why you gotta ID everybody, bro.
Yeah, dude, that one Gratata guy got like fucking
fake IDs.
on the cool.
You gotta ID everybody, bro.
You guys point fake IDs.
Especially nowadays, bro, cause these hoes they be like 17 looking 23.
What are you gonna tell me? Hey, go buy me 6.
Right.
Go buy me a jewel.
Like honestly, bro, you gotta
Speaking of jewel, can you pass the jewel?
Is that
Is there any more beer left?
one?
It's the loneliest number.
I don't know. I think you need to. You can take the Amazon approach. The Apple approach, or you just have to put your shit out there.
Yeah, you just have to put your shit out there, bro. You have
I'm
to.
taking the Apple approach.
No, I wanna just put my shit out there. I don't wanna reinvent the wheel. Fuck that, bro. It's too hard. And people
to me, the Apple approach is this: you're gonna
release little improvements out by out.
Yeah, you're gonna copy someone else's work. But your marketing is so much better than
I'm taking the Apple spirit, not the actual.
Because I feel
work.
if you do it the Apple way, at least in music, everyone's just gonna see it as you're biting from someone else, like you're stealing their style, you're stealing this, that.
So Drake?
Huh? Yeah, Drake basically. You're being a Drake. And yeah, Drake is number one. But
people, did you know, bro? Did you know that Drake has sold more records than Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
How bullshit is that? Right?
You know who else?
Who?
Chris Brown.
True. Okay, Chris Brown.
I wouldn't argue.
Chris Brown. Okay. A lot of people have sold more than Michael Jackson, right?
No, but look, isn't this? Chris Brown is younger than both of them.
Younger than both of them?
Yeah.
Chris Brown is younger than Drake?
Yeah.
Chris Brown's been around before Drake.
Yeah, but he's younger though. But he's still younger. And the thing is, bro, he sold more records already than Michael Jackson himself.
Good for him.
This guy's a fucking legend, bro.
Dude, my first CD, I don't know if it was a Fat Joe or Chris Brown.
My mom was a Chris Brown.
Mine was Chris Brown. And Chris Brown and second CD was, I think I heard it too, and Daddy Yankee.
Tell me the story. How did that happen?
I was just chilling with my uncle.
Yeah.
And we were just like driving around from store to store, and I think we ended up at Fry's, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like Chris Brown, bro. I'm gonna buy Chris Brown CD.
Okay, you?
My mom bought
Usher
Daddy
CD.
Yankee for me, and then
Nice.
I think I was able to select from like I think iTunes had a thing where you could like out of 5 CDs they'll send you one when iTunes just started coming out.
Yeah.
So I got the out of like all the other ones, Press Fan was the only good one.
Oh, to me it was like I went and I started liking hip hop.
Yeah, like Press Fan.
And then I just chose like a CD that had some black dude in it, and it just started and just had
All that
different-
black dick, you couldn't go back.
Yeah. and then when I played it, I was like, oh, this shit's scary, dude. So I went to return it.
My second one, my second one though, which is probably my favorite one, the Carter 3, bro.
Carter 3?
The
Yeah,
second
people are
album
really
I
big,
bought,
Lil Wayne. Like,
The Carter 3, bro, let me tell you, bro, that shit defined my childhood.
Lil Wayne,
Can't even-
120 million records sold.
That guy's another living legend, bro.
Rihanna.
Like, bro,
She sold more than both of them niggas.
No, she
Yeah, Rihanna is big and she has good music, bro.
Rihanna has good music,
But
bro.
fuck it,
I
bro.
know she does.
You
Like,
And then the
she
beat.
knows. And she's hot. And she's.
I like her music. I'm not arguing with that.
She's
But I don't
like
think
a-
she sold more than Lil Wayne.
No, I'm pretty
She's a
sure.
female,
She's
and she's a
pretty
minority, and she
How many
sold
records has she
more
sold?
than Drake. I don't know
Well,
about
that's what I'm
Drake.
looking.
No, Drake's pretty big. I think he sold like 10 million in a fucking quarter of any year. Probably like 17 probably. Fucking Drake.
Supposedly though, his whole story, like,
16
his
million
whole
albums
backstory is
and
made up.
215 digital tracks.
Probably,
What about Lil Wayne?
I don't doubt it,
probably.
but like the thing is, like,
Fuck Drake.
a hoax made it to the top. A supposed hoax made it to the top of the top. Currently. Because you can't
Lil
deny,
Wayne,
he's at the top of
120
the
million.
top. There's not a human on
double.
earth that doesn't know the name
Double.
Drake.
Lil Wayne double.
The one
Rihanna.
double the Rihanna?
Damn.
I support a lot.
But well, it didn't specify if it was just online.
Okay, dude. I watched a video of like record sales, right?
15 million
from, like
albums
from
and
69
77
to
digital
like
tracks.
19, right? And I'm just there looking at Elvis Presley, the Beatles, Elton John, the Eagles, all those good old bands.
They haven't sold shit. They haven't
Yeah.
sold shit compared to the people nowadays, right?
Like Eminem. Eminem was in the top for a while. And
Yeah,
then
bro.
Rihanna took over. And then that's that's probably why they made that one song. I'm friends with the monster.
That's under my bed.
Love the way you lied to.
And
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one too.
Well, we're not gonna make money out of this one.
I can't tell you what.
Okay, dude, life is a Nintendo game. Gay, but I mean,
I can't tell you what it
Pops.
really
You see, like,
is.
when all that shit was happening, dude, I was fucking, what was I into?
Billy My Meat.
I was into self-titled Slipknot in Iowa around
see-
that time.
I don't know.
And that's all I listened to. And then Bring Me the Horizon came out with Diamonds Aren't Forever.
When
that fucking album came out, I was just like,
When that album came
man.
out, that's when I started listening to like all that shit, bro.
yeah.
And
That
yeah,
fucking,
that's when I stopped listening to rapping like completely, bro. Like I didn't know rap from like basically until when that album dropped until like the end of high school, bro.
Young
dude.
Thug.
It is.
Fucking,
It's fucking weird, like how.
Yeah,
one
basically,
song-
basically until Young Thug dropped
Rabbit.
the.
Well, it's just a couple of
Lifestyle.
songs.
Yeah,
Actually.
like a couple of songs leading to fucking big ass rabbit hole, just like
To
fucking
me,
music.
let's see.
Yeah.
4th grade, 5th
Whoa,
grade,
dude.
rap. Right, 4th grade, 5th grade, rap. 6th grade, that was like my emo. That's when the emo meme started. And in there, I was into like 3 Days Grace and like Linkin Park and shit like that.
No, but the thing is, I've always been into that shit. So like to me, that's like side shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like I've always been into rap and I've always been into rock.
Yeah.
But like there's been times
Same.
where I listen to one thing more than another. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So-
But like 3 Days Grace and like Linkin Park was like the youth of that time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
The front man, the youth type shit. So I was into that, and then also like Apocalyptica and
They're
Slipknot
pretty
also.
good.
Well, y'all like Paramore fans, like that.
Oh, I was,
No.
bro. Let me tell you this: Hayley Williams, to this day, she will one day be my wife. I give no fuck.
No,
One day will
I
marry that
was
bitch.
never into like Blood on the Dance Floor,
Fuck
Panic
them
at the
niggas, bro.
Disco.
Panic at the Disco is pretty hard, bro.
Yeah, like I got into My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Like that's the one
Not,
that.
not,
Alessandro, all that shit,
They fucking told me that they were
Listen.
coming back.
They're pretty hard, right?
Alessandra?
You like it?
Who knows about Alessandra?
I remember
I
them.
listen.
Oh,
I never
okay.
listened to
See,
it.
I used to
People
listen
were
to-
trying to get into it, make me get into it, and I was like, bro, like, Slipknot just blows this bullshit out the water.
That is true.
Rage Against the Machine.
Rage Against I remember
Tool, Deftones.
I got into I never got into Deftones, and I got into Tool way too late. Like it's like I skipped a level between Metallica and like Slipknot. I just like jumped and like Tool's right in the middle.
Ooh, dude. Tool's fucking great.
See, like,
They're awesome, bro. That's heroin music right there. That is heroin music.
No, that's like
that's heroin music, bro.
that's
Think about it.
LSD music, bro.
Nah, bro, that's heroin music.
Maybe.
Nah, I think it's LSD music because like it has a lot of skitters and a lot of echoes.
It has a lot, and also their lyrics are influenced by that. The lyrics are so like primal and.
Heck no, dude. So some of their main hits, bro. They're like it's all like it's about being emo.
Yeah.
About doing music and making money off of it.
Like which one?
Lateralis, The Pot.
You saw Lateralis as being emo in music?
Yeah.
No.
Spiral out, and he's all like, "We might just go where no one's been," and like, "Who the hell are you?" Blah blah blah. All this shit, like, all this shit just be emo about it, bro.
No, not about music.
No, about like making it, being as weird and emo as them.
No.
Yeah, dude.
This is what I took from Lateralis, right? From Lateralis to me it was.
Cut to the band actually seeing the video and like they're both wrong.
to
Exactly.
me it was like not only was Lateralis like based on the golden ratio that I talked about like a lot.
But brother was 6, brother was 6.
And it was like
yeah.
And it was about like being human from it was about life from being a fucking sponge that you absorb energy and being a shit that doesn't see color to like seeing color and it was like the primary colors and like spiraling out was like getting away from what like what's set and like just going
being a front of
spiraling out.
Yeah.
But in life though, not just in music.
No, bro. Like it's super emo. I came to that conclusion. I can't think of like these specific words.
Yeah.
In it.
Okay, it's emo because like it's so deep. Like it's so like you look. It's like the emo that I see is that you just stare at this shit and you stare at whatever, right? And you're just like looking at this shit, like staring, and you're just contemplating. That's the emo that I get from that. Not because like being sad and struggle and. My girlfriend left me.
No, not that emo. Like
it's
the emo, it's like
existential type shit.
It's the emo that comes from people being like that. Maddie Mullins, "This Is Who We Are," yada yada yada.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's that "Without Walls" by Memphis Mayfire. Yeah. On some of that, but like Tool.
No.
That's how I see it. Also, The Pot, like that's a better example of it.
That's a pop. That's a hit song. It's probably
to
me that sounds more political, or like more social than.
No, because also dude, bro, true. It can go. I guess it's just the way that I'm conditioned to taking it. Like, cause like you know how like whenever you have a set of like ideas and like all your basically everything like finds a way, like your mind finds a way to attach it to your thing. Self-confirmation bias or some shit.
It's like you're the chosen one syndrome.
Something like that. If you're using that as a meme and not literal.
Yeah, it's a meme.
Yeah.
It's like everything you take, your brain just chews it up in a way that it's meant for you to become what you are dreaming.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and so like I think, but on the flip side, like I think that's a cool thing about art in general. How like it's up to interpretation. Like it really is.
Yeah.
And like
that's why I like art, because I can just spit some asshole ass meme, like some bullshit meme, and then people will find a way to
find some shit. Right?
The song is about the drug culture in America. Everybody does it. The difference is people like Maynard admit it, while police and government officials do it, then accuse everybody else of it and pretend like they don't.
Is that like song meaning on Google?
I'm trying to find who the actual.
Because unless it comes straight from Maynard, then like you probably won't know.
I read some of his biography.
Oh, he has one. I should read it.
It's an interview with Adam Jones.
Oh, Adam Jones. Dude, I'm telling all of the fucking the band members, they're skilled. Like they. I guess in a way it's kind of like Llama. How like we went into our own shit, but somehow we come together because like. We have our shit, right? but we come together because like, I don't know, no one else has that shit. I don't know, you know what I mean?
I get it.
You have your own shit, right?
Yeah.
But like no one has it as like dedicated and motivated and as stupid and as no rules as we do. And like we got no choice but to like being here in this vibe.
Just chill.
And chill or whatever. That's how I see it.
I don't know. I learned stuff. Like the reason I come here is because, although people think I'm always arguing, it's just the way I reiterate what I believe or what I don't believe. Because if I'm not, if I'm arguing with you about a certain subject, and then you tell me something, and I'm like, oh shit, he makes a point, then whatever I felt that I believed about the subject is no longer true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Either that or like the other guy seems to have the other guy seems to have brought the better argument, but like you still know that like what you're trying to say is still correct. So then you're all like, oh, so I have to go into the lab and think of a better way to phrase it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's why I think communication in general is just cool, and especially with people that you already know. And that's why commonly I'm more lenient towards like people like you. I'm more like you because I like arguing with people on purpose sometimes just to like find out more about them. Like not find out more about myself, find out more about them, and see like what makes them like tick and like how to push the buttons and shit. And like not necessarily to do it, but like to see like what kind of person they are. I figured out like a lot about them through that.
That's not me. I get it. Okay, I come here because it's a way to vent out for me. I'm here like you just say whatever. I vent out, and the reason why I argue is because I wanna belittle people. I wanna belittle people. Is that? I want them to be like. I want them to spit their meme and then me spitting something back and like make them go question.
So you just like competition.
And I just want to make them question their whole belief. And what I hope is that, what I know is that they'll come back. They'll come back with their revised shit, with the revised argument, or they'll agree to me. And if they agree to me, if you come back with your same argument revised and you come back and attack, I'll respect you more than if you agree with me.
Well,
or like I like it more when people come back.
I think it just depends because like
and like don't agree with me because like I'm the same as you, but through like some other medium or like some other way got to this point.
I think it's cool, and so hopefully in the ones coming forward.
And if you prove me wrong, that's like a plus right there.
We don't. Hopefully we never piss each other off too much. Like yeah. That's why the last one was like the last podcast. I'm excited to see, to listen to it, to see exactly what's going on again, which is cool. Like it's gonna be fun. I think that kind of conversation is like really cool conversation actually. It's probably like the only kind of conversation really.
Arguing about shit.
Well, you're not arguing. You're like so because that's why like I don't like the word
arguing is a sport, bro.
Like it's more of a debate.
Yeah, debate is a sport.
Yeah, that's
a sport.
That's like you can actually because like okay, bro. Like the truth isn't really. There's only like I don't know. The only big truth that I can think of is gravity.
True.
Gravity and I don't know, like 1 + 1 = 2. Not even like some mathematician proved that 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 or whatever. Like the only truth is gravity, right? And then like debate. And it's just like a circle, and then just trying to, I don't know, like a game of chess almost.
Fuck chess. I've been learning how to play.
And it's like, cause it's strategic. It's very, very strategic.